Oh, see, can you see what is on early light was so held my life as the last gleaming was bright. Who brought me a fire for the rabbit we wanted this dreamland, and the rocket's red glare, bombs bursting in air, gave to the night that the stars were still there, all silver yet wave, and the home of the free.
What is this? It's a reminder of yesterday, I think. I'll replace it, Hans. Do it now. The night's long, so it's... First your brother betrays us, and then the young prince is murdered. You will go to Dragonstone and strike down Rhaenyra in her own halls. How would I enter? Your twin serves there at the pleasure of the so-called queen. They will mistake you for him if you play the part.
If they see the two of us...
You must not let that happen.
You would send me to my death.
Or to triumph.
Run and find Sir Lawrence. Sir Lawrence!
Forgive me.
No.
The matter settled. Again.
No. I will not allow it.
Allow it. Do not forget yourself, Payment. That
Is no true Valarian. Her children are bastards! And she is a whore.
He can keep his tongue.
He saw us. He saw us.
It's all right. I heard you the first time.
Things I do for love.
crossbow. This is how you want to speak to me, huh? Isn't
All
that...
my life, you've wanted me dead.
Yes. Put down that crossbow.
Murdered her with my own hands.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Go back to my chambers and speak with some dignity.
I can't go back there. She's in there.
Are you afraid of a dead whore?
I'm afraid. Welcome to our stream. I'm Gato, and this is Don, and this is our first time streaming on this channel.
Shut the okay, dude. I was surprised how much I laughed at those Seinfeld clips again. We stream every time.
It's been a while.
And the Tywin one, like, what side is the audience on in those clips? You know? they cheer when he's when Tyrion, or excuse me, when Tywin digs at Tyrion, they're like, yeah, let's go. And then Tyrion shoots Tywin, and they're like, woo-hoo.
I say with the Vaemond one, right? It's like, dude, Vaemond is just shitting on Rhaenyra, and it's like, oh, dude, absolutely, totally agree. And then Daemon kills him and then roasts him, and the audience loves it just as much. Maybe they're just racist, but they also acknowledge the truth that Vaemond is spitting. I don't know. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Night of the Seven Kingdoms, the premiere. Dude, how was it?
Your overall thoughts? You just, like, after you first watched it, what did you think? Mine, if you're asking me. Okay.
I am asking you.
I'm only going to answer if you ask me politely. I liked it. Now, I saw some mixed reviews on it. I seen some, like, IGN, more of the mainstream people are saying it was good. I kind of have that sentiment of, like, it was good, but I definitely have my issues with it. But overall, what they could have done with it, which directions they took it in, it feels very close to the source material, but they're missing the mark on a couple areas. But it's not enough for me to not enjoy what they're doing with it. And it's totally different tonally compared to anything else we've seen in Game of Thrones. And it's so funny because the original Game of Thrones, we get a kind of mixed bag of humor, a mixed bag in a good way, of humor and seriousness. House of the Dragon is just pure, especially season 2, is just pure grim, dark, brooding. And this is complete. It would be too easy to do the Seinfeld clips for A Night of the Seven Kingdoms because of how funny it is. And I like the funny aspect of it. I like the tonal change, the different scope. It's very isolated to this one individual, but I overall enjoyed it. But as a first episode, I wish there's a cliffhanger like they did so well within Game of Thrones and sometimes in House of the Dragon. But this is a novella. It's 3 hours long. It wasn't broken down into chapters. It's just a short story. So inherently, if you're going to adapt it accurately, you're not going to get these cliffhangers. But overall, I did enjoy it, but I need to see where this dagger is that came from House of the Dragon. It has to be in this series somehow, right? Where do you think this dagger is going to pop up?
I didn't realize I was asking for a dissertation there, but thanks for...
My overall thoughts.
You get your PhD at the end of this.
We're going to wrap up the stream here. We're going to bar up the stream. I think we gave all our thoughts. I think we're all good here. Thank you all. Be sure to smash the like button.
Listen,
share this out to every individual you know. Share your context to us, actually, and we'll actually send up the link.
Just let us do it manually. It's a lot easier that way. We're used to it. We're used to shilling our stuff for people that don't want to see it. But
Gator, in 5 words. Hold on, in 5 words.
Like, look, if we see the dagger, it's going to be insane. If we see that dagger, I want to know how. I saw Ryan Condal's name, okay, in the credits of this show.
Oh, really?
He's in there. He's like an executive producer or something.
Dog, dude. How
I know. He slipped his way, and he's like that lube guy from the Watchmen HBO show that no one cared about and no one's ever seen. The one who like slipped and slide into the sewer.
We're going to hold HBO accountable to that. Where is the lube guy? What's going on with this dude?
Yeah, let us know in the comments. If anybody see the Watchmen HBO show, there was that lube guy who slipped and slided into the sewers, and then you never saw him again. Anyway, I thought the show was pretty good. Actually, I think the good outweighs the bad. It is kind of a mixed bag, and there's some stuff added to it. And I've seen some hilters, speaking a particular way about some of these changes. And I don't think that you're on the money in some of these situations. All right. The daddies are here. Okay. Daddy's home and daddy's home. Your 2 gay daddies are here to tell you what to think. Okay. But there are some things I have a problem with, of course. But overall, I thought it was pretty good. It's very close to the source material in a lot of ways. I was kind of wondering, because it's really short. I was wondering how they were going to do a lot of the narrative stuff, like where it's not necessarily Dunk talking because he's alone a lot of the time, and they have him talking to his horse, like his inner thoughts or him speaking to his horse. I don't think it's that bad, It's like, listen, my wife's an only child, so she was raised like talking to herself, and so sometimes I think she's crazy as balls, but like talking to the dog and stuff like that. So listen, I'm used to it. I'm in the frame of mind. I fully believe that people would behave this way, and it didn't come off awkward at all. Because, dude, this guy they got to play Dunk, I actually think he's great. I think, of all the casting choices, I know there are some controversies. Dude, the guy that got to play Dunk is great. I think he's great. I think he's got a great, got a normal looking body, but he's super tall and imposing looking. At least they make him look that way. Maybe it's camera tricks. I don't know. Overall, dude, I think the positives are outweighing the negatives.
I'm gonna put a poll. Yeah, I know, little slip there. Do you like the Dunk?
The answer is yes. By the way, guys, just letting you know. But
we'll give you the
also
answer
egg
to the quiz here.
Yeah, also egg. I think the egg cast is really good too.
Yeah, we'll see because we didn't get much of
egg.
Egg just kind of pops up almost like Beans from Even Stevens, if anyone knows that reference. Just kind of pops up. He's like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" I'm at a camp for you, sir. Yeah, I like the casting so far. For those two, there's other kind of side characters that are really hit or miss. I think we'll go into more of it. I'm trying to think of my biggest issues with it, because when we go into our issues, I kind of can really dig into it. I don't know if you want to go chronologically here. We can just kind of go as
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we'll just go chronologically. But what I have here, we'll make some special announcements later on. Do you see the private chat? Do you want to say that right now, or
let me hold on. Let me look, everybody. Hold on. Don's telling me things. Oh yeah. I'll bring it up real quick. I don't want to distract. I don't want to distract.
Yeah, we're gonna get right back into.
It is Unius's birthday today. Okay, January 19th. It is Unius's birthday, and we all know how he is. So everybody, be nice to him. Okay. We did tell him he's going to be watching the stream, but not till tomorrow because he's working or whatever today. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something, nothing productive, but he's going to be watching it tomorrow. And I told him that any super chats that we get today are going to be given to him for his birthday. Little does he know that ain't happening.
Timestamp.
Yeah, we're going to timestamp this and then cut out this section of the stream so he doesn't hear us say that. So he's going to think that he's getting all these super chats. So feel free to roll them in, guys, fully aware that none of them are going to be going to Unius. But he will be thinking that all of them are going to himself.
Classic Unius rug pull.
Classic. And I do have some lore. At the end, if I have a little bit of Unius lore if we have time.
Okay. So let's just get right into it. The beginning of it follows, actually, before we actually get into it, timeline-wise. So this is about 100 years, or like 90 years before the main events of A Song of Ice and Fire, and about 100, it's like 80 years after House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, chat, with the dates here.
It's close enough if it's not exact. Oh, that's disgusting, dude. That fat Rainier picture, that's like a NAF, like non-athletic. Dude, look at my picture here. That's the one.
No, actually, I have a better one that I couldn't find right away for my fat Rhaenyra, but
I've seen a better one.
Oh, there was some good AI thickums Rhaenyra that you would say, like, she definitely does not look fat. She just definitely looks thick.
Yeah.
Which,
like Helga. That's the way.
Yeah.
This is Trenchable from Matilda.
Yeah. So this is kind of where we're at in the timeline here. And the first scene we get is of Dunk burying his little master, his Arlen Pennytree. And this follows the book almost identically, except he said some of the internal monologue. I think there's some more lines he says here in these moments, and you feel more of his pain because, of course, he's thinking about it. Like there's a line in the book that I like where he can't even look at his face as he's covering the dirt over it, which is, that is just, it's heartbreaking to think about. Like the person you've lived so long with and you've struggled with, and you literally have to put dirt on their face. I can't imagine.
Yeah,
at least when my parents eventually die, which I don't know, maybe they'll never die. But at least you put the casket over it and you don't have to like look at them and put dirt on their face.
Yeah, you don't have to point and laugh either, but that's probably what I'm going to do when my parents die, even though I love them very much and I have nothing but respect for them. Did he have 3 horses in the book? I feel like he only had 2. Maybe I'm misremembering that. I feel like he only had 2 horses. Does he? Okay.
You'll see later. I think I don't. When's the last time you read the book?
I mean, a couple of years ago. I remember he's.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking. Spoilers.
So-
Yeah, we're gonna try. I'm gonna try my best to avoid spoilers. It's just such a small story. I will try not to bleed into spoilers for the following episodes. I'm sure everybody here has read the book anyway, but just in case, I'm gonna try to avoid spoilers. But this scene I did think was good. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. This is an example of like a little bit of the insertions we get, the changes from the book. We get like very, very brief flashbacks, of little interactions that Dunk had with Arlen. And they aren't necessarily things that he even described in the book. Maybe he described like a vague category of things that he experienced with Arlen, but we get like some specific interactions. And I didn't think that took away at all. And I don't think it was unnecessary. I thought it was good. I'm glad they included that little stuff. It's not like they distracted with half an episode. I was kind of worried they were going to try to pad this out to 10 episodes or something like that, and then for a story this short, that would require them to either have some insane dialogue, which I am a huge fan of, but then you'd be adding things to the book, which I'm not a huge fan of, or they could do little things like this, or they could add giant flashback sequences, but they didn't end up doing that. Only 6 episodes. So yeah, make them lightning fast, which they're doing.
Yeah, if you didn't cut me off at the beginning of the stream when you asked me my overall thoughts, maybe we could have got into this more, but I had to be really concise. That I agree. This episode was nicely paced, and it didn't overstay its welcome, unlike we see in a lot of it's mostly The Mandalorian, but I guess it bled into Obi-Wan and Book of Boba Fett, where for whatever reason they believe they had to fill an hour or 40 minutes, but really they could have made that episode 30 minutes. And here it's 40 minutes, maybe it could have been 30. It could have been 30, maybe. But I'd never at any point thought this was dragging. It wasn't a slow burn. There's enough going on. You like this character. So, and the changes they made, I don't feel are impactful, and what the effect of the what's the George R. R. Martin line, the beware the butterflies or the effects of the butterfly,
Something
wings
like
thing.
that. Yeah, whatever that was.
Someone in the chat will correct me. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. But real quick, would you have liked to have an internal monologue from Dunk instead of him talking out loud? You could have gotten his full internal monologue.
No, absolutely not. I can't stand that, because then it's just like a complete telegraph to the audience that, hey guys, this is based on a book. I hate that. I hate that so much. It screams to me like female author being adapted by either an effeminate male director or another female director. So it's just total L when they do that. I'm very glad that's not the case. It just makes it so obvious it's based on a book. It's like, be a little creative. I don't want to see a book on screen. I want to see an adaptation. So
yeah, no. I think this
is the way to go.
I think they bounced it right. Have you ever seen, I think you have, the Blade Runner internal monologue Harrison Ford gave?
Like for the first one?
Yeah. It's
I saw the original.
It's so
Blade
bad.
Runner, but not for, I watched it with Tooth one time at his old place.
I think I was there too. I didn't notice this first time because I was taking notes a little bit. I was like, I just want to write down because I was just thinking, because I did like the flashbacks when they use slapping all those times, is get a little
it's good.
A clout to the ear. It was so funny. But I don't know if you needed that moment to be as humorous as it was, because it was really funny. But very shallow grave for our boy. And it's not like it's hard to dig here. It's wet. It should be the easiest to dig a hole for your boy.
Ryan Dunk is strong as hell too. Like, he's got nothing better to do. He's not have to make any, like, he's not on a schedule. This is actually before he decides he wants to go to the tournament. So it's not like, he's got nothing but time. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Maybe he just wants to get out of the rain, but that's not true either, because he's got no shelter. I'd be digging this thing super deep, like hole style, Stanley Yelnats. Like, let's see how deep I can get this thing.
I mean, it's not like it's Tyrion, because that'd be more acceptable. If there's a smaller person, you can't climb out of the hole. You can't, dig them 6 feet deep. Yeah. Dunk, who should be, what's Dunk's official height?
It's got to be 6'6", right?
Is it 6'6", 6'7"? He's like one of the tallest ever, right? Yeah. So he definitely could have at least given our boy here, Arlen, at least 4 feet down. This is arguably 1 foot, maybe 1.5 feet.
I think that's why he covered his face with dirt, because he's so shameful. Like, he's so ashamed that, like, he's not willing to dig something deeper than this. You know what I mean? He's literally not willing to do it. He's so lazy, but he's unwilling to change that. So he just covers up the face of Arlen. Like, I'm sorry, master. I wish there's something I could do, but I can't. I just suck that bad.
Oh, well, yeah, he's failing him in life and also in death, I guess. Dunk to his master here. I think if there's anything else I want to say about this.
scene. Oh, I'll tell you
Yeah,
something. I'll say about the scene real quick.
Go ahead.
Listen, the stark contrast from this place kind of looked terrible when it was raining or whatever, and then it has the next morning situation going on. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
it looks amazing. I want to be here. It looks so nice. Listen,
Yeah.
it's dead of winter where I live right now. It's like 0 degrees, so this just looks beautiful to me.
Look at this shot right here too. This almost looks like that Windows 2000
100%.
wallpaper. How beautiful and
Windows
amazing
XP,
it looks right
dude.
here. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. When he's putting his little master, his little knight down, it almost felt like he was trauma dumping a little bit when he's like, "Oh, every time I got a clout to the ear, I deserved it, except that one time." It's like, dude, why do you even bring up that time? Don't just let it go.
I know.
I don't know.
His master's rolling in his grave with that. Also, the clout to the ear. I'm sick of hearing about the clout to the ear. How about just say like he hit me? He hit me in the ear. He hit me. What's up with this specific? Why is there a word specific? Like a very the clout. Is it a clout to the cheek? Clout to the chin? Only a clout to the ear. Something tells me it's only to the ear. Like why is it to be? Why is it a clout?
That was like boxing your ears, right? Just pop.
I get like cauliflower ear kind of thing. I guess. Dude, that hurts. That hurts bad. But also, the fact he was holding a sword, good example, by the way, just to like put a quote to what you were saying earlier. He basically picks up that sword and he says, this thing feels as good in my hand as it ever did his, or like it fits my hand as well as it ever did his. Exact quote from the book. And it did not feel awkward at all that he was saying it out loud. But if it was an inner monologue and we were like hearing a voiceover, would have been super cringe.
Yeah. Do you know what is not in the books, but is in here, which is legendary, is him daydreaming that he's going to be part of the City Watch. Stop raping, sir. That's
dude. Awesome line.
Is that going to be our Hilter new merch?
That's the catchphrase,
Stop
dude.
Raping, sir.
I'm glad he's talking to a knight as well. Why is it a knight that's raping?
Yeah, exactly. And it was, I think, in the I should have gotten the closed captioning because I think it was Sir, SER, not Sir, as in
right.
Like,
yeah.
Hey, I'm talking to you, Mr. or Mrs. Sir,
Mr. Sir. Oh, another Holes reference.
Oh,
dude, John Voight. John Voight's car. John Voight's pencil.
Oh, dude, John Voight's pencil. It perfectly lines up. I like this sword a lot. And this is Arlen Pennytree, which he's from an area where they literally put pennies into trees. On his hilt, on the little pommel there's the little 7 stars, the pennies they have in this world. There's a little penny right there. But I like thinking it's he's a very pious man.
Yeah, dude, it's badass. The sword's super cool. I love the pommel. It's very thick and imposing. It just looks like a sturdy sword. There aren't a lot of bells and whistles. Like, you want to talk about Jaime's sword design from Game of Thrones TV show? Looks absolutely terrible. But this looks awesome. When he like drops it and on the one guy's desk, whoever from the Ashford house, the guy who's running the tournament, the enlisting people. I can't remember his name. I don't think he is named. I think he's just like
his name is Plumber. The guy you're talking about, the guy. That's
I guess he is his name. Yeah, dude, that guy's badass. But first of all, when he drops the sword on his desk, not impressed with this guy. He's like, yes, it certainly is a sword. I can see that, you idiot. It's like, dude, respect this sword. This thing's awesome. Look how heavy it looks, powerful. Look at the guy in front of you that's wielding it. He could skewer you. Like, I'd be impressed with this sword. I want to hold it. Nice and simple.
Yeah. Simple, nice, sturdy. So then after this, do you want to talk anything else? Oh, actually, I was about to move on to the next one. His 3 horses, they got names: Thunder, Chestnut, and Sweetfoot.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Real quick.
That's true.
Real quick, Gator, rapid fire.
Yep. I get you.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Yep.
Thunder, Chestnut, Sweetfoot.
Yep, you marry Thunder, of course. It's the workhorse. It's the one that's going to get you the most money or whatever, and it's, I think, the oldest. So you're not going to have to state.
Chestnut? I think is the oldest.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, chat.
Okay,
which one's the oldest? Go ahead.
All right, well,
Thunder's the warhorse. Sweetfoot,
I know. I thought Thunder was the oldest. I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that.
That is the one he definitely is. He's not nearly as attached to that one as he is with Sweetfoot and Thunder. They have more utilization.
I don't like horses. I'm not a horse person, really. They're utilitarian at most, okay? So, Thunder, I'm sticking with it. Utilitarian. Marry Thunder, I'm going to take him for the long haul. He's probably closer to death than Sweetfoot, all right? Sweetfoot's a little too pretty, so that's going to be my smash. And then Chestnut is my kill. And you know what? Honestly, it works out if Chestnut's the oldest because you might as well just kill it. Although I kind of prefer to sell. So if it was like, fuck, marry, sell, Chestnut's getting sold. So I can have some delicious dining. But by the way, we get some dining scenes in this where Dunk is feasting on some stuff. Damn, some of those meats look delicious.
Here's a good comment here. Get
Yeah, right. Right. Too real.
Yeah, I would switch Sweetfoot and Thunder. I think I'm marrying Sweetfoot and fucking Thunder.
You're marrying Sweetfoot? What for, dude?
I don't know if she's just she or a he, but more pleasant. Just riding. Yeah. Yeah. Does it matter? We're talking about horses here, dude. So
yeah, 100%. Here, you know what? Should I read some super chats? I want to go through all these, but maybe we'll go a little bit longer, and then I'll do all the super chats.
I was supposed to blur that.
What are you blurring? What's there to blur?
It's just his side here. Do you think that's inappropriate?
Dude, they can show this on like network TV, so no, you're fine.
Okay. What'd you think about this? The little smash cut intro thing of him.
As a shitting scene. Yeah, shitting scene. I'm cool with it, but with that lead up into it, I think it was too try hard. I'll preface it, man. I think a lot of the humor in this hit. Like, I don't think it was too far. I've seen a lot of people say it's way too far. I don't think any of the humor was too far, except maybe not the shitting scene, but the fact it was like the Game of Thrones kind of hype build-up music and then going into it, because no one, I don't think, thought that this was going to turn into that kind of show. Even that building up, or that lead up scene right there where he's talking about going to the tournament. Was anybody fooled? Like, I would love to have like a poll of people who are not familiar with the source material at all, if that would have been believable, you know, for it to like kick into this, bad, like, would that have been believable at all given the circumstances? I just don't think it was. I think it was a bad choice. Shitting scene though, why not? The only problem I have with the shitting scene is he's like so upright. Like, who shits in the woods that upright? You're at least going to parallel, aren't you?
Yeah, you got to be the squatty potty. I'm squatting down like
you don't need to ask the grass, maybe. Well, I would like to, but I mean, at least 90 degrees, right?
Yeah. At least 90. This guy is not even trying. There must be something wrong with him. Like, he's trying to get a different angle there. So, no, I didn't like it either. To the smash cut, I think you could have that scene without feeling like, oh, get it? It's not like what you thought it was. You thought it was gonna be Game of Thrones, but it's shitty. It's like, all right, come on. Yeah, exactly.
No bueno. You know, I did like it though. I thought it was fine. The shitting scene, you know, my wife didn't like it very much because it was just abrupt and whatever. But if they had just put it right after he was talking about going to the tournament, it's like, he just started a scene with it. I mean, who cares? It wasn't even that fun. Is it even that extreme, dude? Like, people shit. And guess what? He's poor. Where's he gonna go?
No, the shitting's fine. It's the way they put it in there is my issue. Like, it should have been somewhere else. Like you said, yeah, it shouldn't have been like a lead up to misdirection. It should just been something else, and then maybe cut to the shitting. But you want to read some super chats? I'm going to.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I'll try to go through all these that we have so far. It'll just take a few minutes.
And real quick, if you haven't already, smash the like button. It does help a lot,
please.
Just do that, please, and thank you.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask anybody to share this stream with their friends and family because I know you already did. So thanks, guys. Snazzy Sausage, 7-month member comment. Can't make the stream tonight. What the? Okay, I'm not even going to read the rest of it. You can't make the stream. Thanks a lot, Snazzy boy. But, I mean, you know, sincerely, thank you. Jackson Evans, 6906, became a member. Sweet. Spank you very much, sir. We'll try to provide for you now that there's content coming out again. Sam I Am 402. This is my monthly membership message. Well, where were you last month, dude? Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Whatever.
Okay. Hilter Lover 199. I made this account for this channel months ago. Thank you very much, Hilter Lover. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You are welcome. Sam I Am 402 again. Before I leave, we need a video in defense of poop jokes with literal poop coming out of a butt. You got it, man.
Pretty concise title, too.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Very descriptive. No one's going to be confused about what they're about to watch, seeing that title.
We are in the era of feces jokes, guys. Just get ready.
It's in. It's in right now. Sam I Am 402, $2. You crazy kids stay up too late. Old man bedtime. Come on, dude. 9:30. That's not so bad. Quit working that overtime. No one gets up at 4 by choice. Till. So finally get to use what? Oh, finally get to use this. All right, yeah, the member chat for 15 months, double digits, dude.
Oh, Tilly boy,
Tilly boy. I'm gonna twiddle that till. Finally get to use this. Was experiencing withdrawal. Yeah, dude, we're experiencing withdrawal kind of too. A little bit depressing. Not having anything to stream about for a while. Although it was a nice break, honestly. Not from like YouTube necessarily, but just a break from everything. We recorded a ton of videos. Anything that you guys have seen on our channel video wise from the last month was pre-recorded. We haven't done anything in a long time.
Yeah, it was recorded like in November.
Yeah. The Shitster, 12-month membership. So you cracked a year. All right. Very impressive. We're all very impressed. Everybody clap for the Shitster. Thoughts on the Somali Islander fraud and King's Landing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that there's a lot of Southern Islander fraud going on in King's Landing. I don't think they really have the IQ for it, if I'm being honest with you. But it depends on what the Iron Bank is up to, because that's really the magic combination. You know, Southern Islander plus Iron Bank equals fraud that destroys the integrity of King's Landing's economy. So I think that's what we got going on there. It's the only way. Chud 199. If you start streaming consistently, I'll member max. Yeah, dude. Guess what? We're back weekly now. So
yeah,
start maxing.
At least for this this series, we'll see if we'll continue doing like the bi-weekly or if we go weekly after this. But the holidays is just very chaotic for all of us. So
yeah. No, we're gonna, for the show, we're gonna stream every week, and then when that's over, we're probably gonna go back to every other week, and that's just what we'll do from now on. And if you guys are nice enough to us, maybe we'll continue our Game of Thrones rewatch. Maybe.
Yeah. But be nice.
Please be nice. Rizzler 213. Gators as thick as a castle wall. No, dude, I wish.
He triggered it. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You can reveal it. I was gonna say Don is definitely thicker than me with the 2 C's, but
yeah,
I mean, it's not like I got nothing, but you know, Don Boy's what you're looking for.
Rizzler, you triggered the announcement. We're gonna make it maybe a little bit later, but we officially have new merch for in honor of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and it is thick as a castle wall.
I mean, it writes itself. Right? This is like the most obvious one. It's great though, and please buy. If guys, I don't want to hear any bullshit like, well, I like it, it's funny, but I don't know if I'd wear it around in public. Yes, you will. Buy the shirt. Buy the shirt.
Because if we ever meet you in public, you're not wearing it. You got a World of Pain coming your way.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna kick some
World
ass.
of Pain.
Remember, you ever heard of the Ashford chair? that's coming your way. Although maybe that's an incentive for some people. No volunteering. No volunteering for the Ashford chair.
Yeah, we have the right to withhold the Ashford chair from anybody if we don't want it.
It's going to be case by case. Some of you are going to get it. Some of you are going to have it withheld from you.
Yeah, some are going to just watch and just be jealous as others get it.
Please. Adrian 201 $5. So is this tourney how young noble Gator from the Westerlands and Don from the Stormlands met? Listen, unfortunately, dude. I hate to admit it, but both of us are from the north. Okay, both of us from the north. We're not proud of it.
Yeah, but I mean, I think look-wise, you have way more of a Westerland look.
Oh yeah, dude. If you're talking about appearance, you nailed it, dude. You completely nailed it. Don is definitely like Stormlands. If not, like compared to the rest of your family, Don Boy, you're like maybe bordering on like the Dornish border. Oh, maybe. I hate to say it. Well, just slightly, man. And I
thought you were gonna say like a Riverlander. Which a lot of Riverland hate in here from old plumber. We talking about Ashford chair. He's like, what? We're not the Riverlands.
Yeah, dude. What's up with that? I guess I'm kind of cool with it.
Yo,
maybe.
Chill, dude.
But yeah, dude, you actually nailed it appearance wise. It's pretty close. And yes, this is the story of how we met. Till again, I was laughing so hard when he hit his head for the 104th time that episode. Hey, listen, I thought the comedy hit okay. All right, Till. I don't want to hear about it. And I don't want to hear any, Lionel Baratheon's casting. If that's you, we're going to bend you over and spank you. Me and Don, one cheek each.
I have no issue with the cast. We'll get into the whole thing.
Yeah,
I have no issues with the cast. I have some issues, but it's not with the cast.
I said that I hung Dornish. Yeah, dude, that was a pretty good line. That was a good line.
I'm all for the Dornish hate. When Dondarrions, who were on my shit list watching this, I'm like, what the freaking heck is wrong with these guys? But then he goes into how much he hates Dornish. Then I'm like, oh, you got me.
I thought that dude looked like a low T beta though. I'm not a big fan of how he looked. Yeah, he was terrible aesthetic. Crab Feeder Snazzy, that members chat was really gay. Yes. Sorry, Snazzy, it was. All right. Listen, make it up next time though. You have plenty of weeks to make it up. You're not out after the first fail. Please, Noose, stop graping, sir. Yeah. He's a knight that's graping, Knights grape too. Till, YouTube autocorrect sucks more than the show. I like to see the numbers on that. Don Boy, please run the numbers on that, please.
I'm going to try to run the numbers. Whenever I do super chats, for whatever reason, I have an iPhone. The typing on super chats is awful. I literally have to go to my notes, text it out, or write it out, then copy paste. It's horrible. Someone needs to hold somebody accountable for this.
That is a ridiculously long process to write a super. You do that every time you do a super chat?
If I'm on my phone, otherwise it's a pain in the ass. Because you'll literally be texting and then it'll auto complete for you, and then it'll like move on to the next word, but you didn't complete the word. It's really bad. I should.
You're giving super chats on your iPhone too. You just outed yourself, man. That's shameful. 40%. You're giving that.
No. I don't want to do that, but I'm not going to go away to my computer and do it because I'm like, it's only like $2. What is the person? If I was going to send anything higher than $10, I'm for sure getting on my computer and doing it because YouTube takes a little chunk out of it.
Straight to the Iron Bank. Real nice.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Rizzler. Finally, something to watch during my late night bubble baths. Yes, you are welcome, Rizzler. Finally, just for you. That's what we've been waiting for. We know you've been taking those baths. It better be in a copper tub. If it's in a porcelain thing, man, or like some kind of plastic, please unsub. And that goes for anybody else too. Copper or unsub. Crab feeder. 13 months. Brapcan the Shart. Brapcan the Shart. What is this a pun on? All right.
Yeah. Okay. Crab feeder.
It's gotta be Duncan the Tall, right? But not tall. It's short, and not short. It's Shart. So what's Brapkin? I gotta know, crab feeder. Let us know.
Who's it? Titus has a poll idea. I'm just gonna ask the chat. Was the episode good? We'll see as we.
I got a poll idea for you. It's very short. Godhand 42, $5. I missed my best friends Gator and Donk Boy. Bath times haven't been the same without live streams. Listen, sorry, Godhand. I just read Rizzler's, and his was like this exact same comment like 2 minutes ago. So please try again with something original. Unless you're taking a bath with him, then it's okay. It's like a dual effort thing. You probably hit submit at the same time, and then it just, ordered itself automatically. Chud McGill 69, $4.99. The Bravosi keeps sending Summer Islanders to King's Landing. Hopefully this tourney will help bring 109 gold dragons to Dunk, so he and Argon can Minecraft them. Argon? I think you spelled that wrong. Oh, you know what you should do? Do Don's method. Type out your entire super chat in a Google Doc. Make sure it's all good, and then copy and paste it. Open up a different app back to YouTube and hit submit. And make sure you're on an iPhone so that you can make sure a third of it doesn't even go to the person. Thank you, Chud. Thank you, Chud. Jess, TF3, $4.99. So you talk to your wives every day, but not a boy? I mean, yeah, I guess. It's not by choice.
Jesse, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. It's not by choice, Jesse.
Jesse's been permanently on the shit list for a while, so.
Yeah. Well, not mine yet. He's okay. He comes out and off. It depends. I have a short memory with that stuff. I don't hold grudges.
Oh, you have to redo the poll. Mike has told me I did a spelling I spelled I said what the episode good and not was the episode was.
That's what you get for not typing it over in Google Docs first. Juby, 17 months. Goyslop radar going off after the first episode. Really? You think so, dude? Come on. I don't think so.
Yeah, come on.
So. Hey, but no joke. Listen, I'll say this real quick. I watched that movie Begonia recently or whatever. Listen, it was okay. I think that movie is a complete psyop. Just saying. Okay.
We'll talk about it after. We'll talk about it after it. And maybe
we'll talk about it at the end. That is. And
also,
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna read the next super chat.
No, real quick. This is not our Discord. This is Space Pope's Discord.
Yes.
Actually, here, let me just delete this comment. Let me just say Space Pope's Discord.
Yes,
that we are in, but he runs it.
And he's a beautiful boy, and we like him a lot. He's great for the channel. He's a good friend. But
Gator can maybe tell us why this is a psyop. Gator can maybe.
Yeah, I'll tell you why it's a psyop. But it is. Trust me. Did Gator learn English at a Somali daycare? Yeah. Listen, me and Don. Guess what? We're both from Minnesota. So where do you think we got all our education? We wore hijabs until we were how old?
Dude,
Tomboy, out of high school.
Don't be jealous because these African Kiati Mundi motherfuckers are, running us around. They are our betters.
They look like the house from Up, but in human form. Ver meant for 16 months. House Beesbury Chad will be seen soon. Hey, spoilers. But
Babe,
true.
shut the frick up, dude.
But true.
No spoilers.
Godhand 42. I mean, I don't care if you guys post spoilers. We're just gonna try.
Yeah,
to
you can.
avoid it.
Yeah, we're
Literally unloaded. Who cares? Godhand 42, $10. And where are my villain lawyers? I've had to use Quinn the Gay Man as my legal representation for my domestic assault case. Honored wife, honored life. Am I right? Yeah, Godhands. You're right. Listen, I know. I'm sorry. We've been slacking on all the channels. We front loaded a bunch of content for this channel because it's the one we care about most. Maybe if we had 25,000 subs over on our villain lawyer channel, we would upload there more. Maybe if our subs over here would be nice guys and go and sub over there too, we would be at that goal.
Yeah, maybe.
But it didn't happen, did it? Saucy, member for 7 months. Twink Lionel was based on Unius. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like based on the topic of Unius. But yeah, based on Unius. Listen, that's a compliment to Unius. And by the way, Unius is kind of twinky now, right now. He's like 165 pounds. You know that, down boy?
165. Oh,
I guess you did.
Last time I saw him.
You did just see him, yeah. Mad nerd.
Unius lore. I think next episode we'll talk about it. I don't want to go into.
I mean, if we have time at the very end, it's
Yes.
we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna be through these chats pretty soon, and then we'll Mad Nerd 3, member for 16 months. Episode 1 was wet and sloppy with gay undertones. Yeah, there's a little bit of gay undertones for sure, and I was not a fan of the prostitute scenes, but we'll talk about that. Here, I'm gonna read like 2 more of these, and then we'll continue on with the.
Thank you all for the super chats, and we will get to all of them.
And just know that as we're going through these, Unius believes these are going to him. Crab feeder.
And okay, actually, read this, and then I'll make an announcement.
Yeah, $2. Shriveled like a Hiltzman. Yeah, that's gonna be a shirt too if you wear it in public.
Yeah, and in the Discord too, or on Twitter, if you have any ideas for T-shirts, just let us know. Because whether it's a good idea, which probably won't be, but if you just send it to us, it might rattle something loose in our brains for a shirt idea. Because we have. Well, I'm making a promise. We're going to have a new shirt every week for you guys, and they're going to be on sale, the lowest price we can get them until the end of the season, and then they'll just go back up to like a higher price. But exclusively right now, the lowest prices they'll be, I think they're only $20 per t-shirt, and they're pretty high quality. If you ask anyone in the chat, they really like their shirts. And if they don't, they'll get banned. So
yeah, I was going to say, if you ask anybody, who's not getting paid by us to say that, then they're going to tell you that they're the shittiest shirts ever made. So last one here, and then we'll get back to it. Rayro 2053. I've been a member for a minute, and I'm finally catching a stream. I think episode 1 tried a little too hard to be the funny show, but overall good. Yeah, see, that's the thing, man. If it was not for that quick cut to the shitting scene, I think everybody's opinion would be completely different on that. Like how he hit his head a couple times or whatever. That's like really mild humor just because he's tall. But it's because it was like in the aftermath of that first scene, it just like paints everybody's opinion of how the show is supposed to be. I agree with you, but it's only because of that one like framing scene. I would love to know whose idea that was, because it was completely unlike the rest of the episode, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I don't have my own opinion. I agree with whatever you said. Did you go over this one, right? Can't make the stream tonight.
Yeah, I did. I saw that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, new member, sweet Jackson Evans, and then
let's go over all these again.
I'm just. I like to rehash. You don't like unstarring them, so like I'm just gonna unstar them that way they're organized.
I didn't unstar these; they're not starred on mine.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna organize it on my end, but I just don't want to miss anyone's super chat. You guys, if you give us money, we owe you the respect to read your stupid words out loud. And moving forward, I'm just gonna put this down here below too. I think it's a. We have it here. I'll make it right now, but if you have a $10 or up super chat, we'll read it. Otherwise, we're going to wait till our next break or at the end of our discussion here to go into it. So you good with that? $10 and up?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, actually, I'll just say that right now because you guys are the only ones probably can give us anyways. So, okay. So moving on to the episode after Dunk is done burying his mentor. Someone put it in the chat. I think it was Crab Feeder. Let me see. I think I starred the comment. That where is it? Something about yeah. If Sir Arlen treated me like Dunk, I'd shit on his grave too. That is dangerously close to his grave when he was shitting. I didn't like that. If you're gonna take a shit, just take a shit somewhere else. I'm not shitting within eyesight of the grave of my mentor and someone I looked up to.
It depends on what your relationship is like when you're alive, though. Like, listen, you and your family, think about your dad's bathroom habits, okay? When I'm in the house, when you're in the house, whatever. Is it really that inappropriate? Is it really that inappropriate? It might be like it's kind of like harkening to old times.
If he's dead, would you keep it open? Would you make eye contact with my father if he was dead, or like be? No, I don't know.
No, but like, am I gonna have now more like? Am I gonna have now more respect for the proximity now that he's dead? I feel like no. I don't know. I don't think it's that bad.
Okay,
shitting on the grave, okay, that's one thing. But like shitting near the grave, not so bad.
I'll think of a way to word it later for the poll, and you'll see how big of a big dum-dum you are. But the other poll, was the episode good? 77% said yes, and 22% said no. We can put up a grade later, like A, B, C, D, or like 5 stars, or 5 shits, 4 shits, 3 shits, right?
Yeah, that was the thing too. When he was shitting, by the way, it was like very sporadic. Like a lot of like little individual shits rather than like
he's
one
not
big
who died,
dog.
probably.
Yeah, that could be the case, I guess. I guess he's stressed out too because his master or his mentor died. That kind of sucks. So maybe there's an excuse.
Maybe some IBS like Unius.
True, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So Dunk then heads to this inn, right? And he meets his co-star here. And dude, his attitude, it kind of pisses me off right away too. Like, shut up. I'm not for Dunk always using the threat of I'm gonna clout you in the ear. I'm gonna basically bash your head in with my hand. But here, I totally understand it. Like, shut the hell up. Okay, grab the horses, or I'm gonna hit you.
I would see a bald head, and it makes me think like I imagine if I shaved my own head. Does that make my head like more of a target to like more easily get injured, or is it just? I think it's like psychosomatic for some reason. Like I imagine myself getting hit in the head with a baseball bat, and I just feel like it would hurt more if I didn't have any hair. But it's like that's ridiculous. I think it would hurt exactly the same. It would like injure me the same way. I don't know. Either way, this kid looks like it's very like easily hittable, right? Like he comes in there with that attitude. It's like if you had some hair, it's like all right, he's like a little grimy, stable boy. He's got an attitude because he hates his life. I kind of get it. He comes at me with this like high-born accent. He's bald. He's cue ball. He's got no eyebrows. A little Super Saiyan 3, but also bald at the same time. A little Caillou action, cancer, patient. It's like, who do you think you're talking to, man?
You said you're getting Nicholas Sandman vibes off this guy.
Oh, dude, yeah, the punchable face. Oh, dude. The dream is always to get, like, in the COVID era, to get a mask that looked exactly like his chin, but you'd never be able to capture it at all angles. That's the only.
That's not what I want to do.
That's the only problem. But
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no, I agree. I'm not a big fan of his attitude, but guess what? It is very accurate to the book again. Very accurate, and they didn't overplay it. It's not like they added a bunch of attitude lines for him.
No, I think it's it matches what he was doing the entire time, so it's not a big deal for me. I think it was fine. His performance here, his performance is fine, but just Egg as a character, I'm like, he's kind of annoying, but whatever. Okay, so then he gets into the inn, and this guy, this like drunk guy, he jumps up and is like, "I had a dream of you. Stay away from me." Dude, what's your immediate reaction, Gator, if some drunk person has a knife in a bar and says he had a dream of you? Stay away.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, why does this guy have a knife? Like, I look at the bartender, be like, can somebody get this guy out of here? Like, at least take his knife away. It's like, it's ridiculous. I come in here to like relax, have a drink, have some food. This guy's making me completely uncomfortable. I now have to sit here and constantly be watching him out of the corner of my eye. And if he even like moves one seat over, gets up to go to the bathroom, I'm now completely on edge. Ruining it's totally ruining my experience. Like, at least get the knife away from him, and then we're good. In fact, give me the knife.
But at least he wants distance, right? He's not like a person that's like, I had a dream of you. I must tell you something. Come here. It's like, no. At least he's
for
like
now,
disengaging.
at first.
Well, yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, right. But at least he's disengaging. So, yeah, this scene happens just like it does in the book. So this is all good. Maybe some slight differences, but it's fine. I don't think anything. Do you want to talk about anything else in the inn there with Dunk and that hot little maiden or the woman in there?
No, it's all good. I think, did we see him eating here? I don't know if this is one of the scenes where we get to see some good food. I know.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm thinking of that big turkey leg later on. That looked damn good. Right.
It did look good. This is great. This is almost like a shot for shot from the graphic novel here with Egg.
I never saw the graphic novel.
You never saw it?
Yeah, I never saw
You
it.
have to see the graphic novel.
Okay, I'll try to check it out.
Well, it's good here. All this interaction is good, and there's some things he says that he says in his head, Dunk, but then eventually says out loud here, and I think it works. It's fine. I'm trying to think of. Oh, so real quick, Ashford, right? If anyone's wondering where that is, it's the Reach, but it's like right on the border of the Stormlands, and you can kind of see where it's located here along. I don't know what is that's. Can it says what the river is?
I don't remember the name. The name of the river is ridiculous. Let
me see.
It might say it right there.
It does say it right there, but I can't.
It's something ridiculous. I remember when reading the book, I was like, "What in the hell word is this?" Cockles
went.
Yeah, Cockles went. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Yeah,
Stupid name.
Yeah, stupid name. Stupid awesome.
Dude, stupid
Cockles
awesome.
went.
Oh, I love it though. But yeah, they're pretty close to Highgarden here too. So you're gonna see a lot of people from the Reach. You know, we get the Baratheon, who's not too far from here compared to other houses, but this is like a little, just so everyone has some situational awareness of where we're at here. That's where Dunk is and where most of the story is going to take place. And this scene right here, it's very bright compared to House of the Dragon. Game of Thrones, I think this is maybe a little brighter than Game of Thrones, but still not as bright as I want.
Vibes.
It's still not as bright as I want it to. I want it to be a little more brighter than this, but do you think if they go too bright too fast, they're going to lose some people? They're like, "What is all this? This is a clown show."
Well, if they combine that with the hard cuts to shitting, then maybe like that's possible. But I don't think it would be that bad. It's just a balance between tone and visuals. They could do it. They could make it as bright as it should be. I really don't see why it would be a problem as long as they have some familiar names in there, and the attitudes of the characters are kind of on brand for Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. Well, more so Game of Thrones, and I think they nailed that in here pretty well. Like the Fossaways or whatever. I think that the Fossaway cousins in here were done pretty well. I don't think that they flopped at all. The appearance of them even, I think, was pretty good. It's not exactly how I imagined him in my head or whatever, if in the book.
Perfectly.
Absolutely identical to George's vision, but in this, not quite. But I didn't think it was offensive or anything. I thought they acted correctly. So if they have the brightness, or if they had the brightness that we really want, that would be super accurate, as long as they keep those kind of attitudes consistent and the characters consistent. Like Dunk, I said this at the beginning. I think Dunk was great, dude. I thought his casting was good. I thought he acted exactly like basically is appropriate based on the story. As long as they keep that, what's the issue? I don't know.
Yeah,
unless people just really need these big grand stories, which I'm not a fan. I like these smaller stories. It's like very Andor energy. You know what I mean? These little novellas.
Yeah, and as long as it's entertaining, I'll take any story, whether it's massive or it's even if it took place in a day in one area in the A Song of Ice and Fire universe. As long as it's compelling, I'll watch it. I like this universe a lot. Some people want it to have like the same tone as everything else. I think this is good. I want more Westeros stories put to screen, but I want them accurate, not just thrown around willy nilly.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
So we see the tournament grounds here. No one officially jousting just yet, but every time we see, this is Ashford, so this is like very low house. It's not even a like the Lord Paramount of the Reach, because that's the Tyrells. This is a pretty low house. These tournament grounds look so much better than what we get in Game of Thrones. I know it's because of the budget back then compared to now, but it baffles me how poor or how low of a budget a Game of Thrones looked compared to everything we've gotten now, which is like 10 years later. It's amazing.
Yeah, it looks super good. I was happy seeing basically every set piece that we were presented with here. I don't think any of it was overly disappointing, and this is just going to lead into stuff that they added to the show from the book. So I don't want to go too into it, I guess, right this second. But no, I think all the set pieces were really good, and I don't think they dwelled on a lot of stuff longer than they needed to either. Nor did I think they sped through it. I think we saw just enough, because I'm sure we're going to see when the jousting starts. I'm sure we're going to see plenty of more of it. I like that they're like basically building it at this point too. That they're still assembling. I think that's cool.
Yeah. Okay, so then he goes and tries to get into the tournament, which he needs to talk to everyone's favorite character, Plumber here. Who
like him.
he's very we have a friend that's very ASMR. That guy, our friend, would love this guy. He's very just heavy on the sound effects, just snot, spit, making all of the sounds. But this scene, there's like two parts of it that really stand out to me that aren't in the book at all. So they're kind of fun to watch. One was this scene, let me go down to it. When he's talking about how he got his knighthood, and he's like, he always meant for me to be a knight. It was like not his dying wish, but he always meant for it. And then it cuts to this scene where it's like,
yeah,
you think I'll be a knight? And
he's just nothing.
No reaction. Even though in the books, Arlen is way more friendly, and it feels like he's more of a father figure, which I hope they show that in the next episodes and they do flashbacks. And they're just showing this kind of like more, rough side of him right now. But if this is always how he was, then it kind of doesn't make full, complete sense why Dunk was so attached to him and felt as bad as he did, So I hope we see more of a friendly side of him later on in the series and flashbacks. But that scene was really good. But the one that I think me and you love the most is the Ashford chair, the legendary Ashford chair.
Yes, I love the Ashford chair. I would be first in line to try out the Ashford chair, if just for nothing else. Well, he starts describing it too, and I was like, damn, what's this going to be? It's like you hang them by your hands and feet. I'm like, what? I'm like trying to imagine what that would look like. It'd be so uncomfortable, You're like in this big hanging position with your ass downward, but not directly downward. And then he starts talking about how they're going to just fuck you. And I'm like, dude, what in the world? How is this even going to work? I would love to see it. But it was all a ruse, man. It's all a joke. I think he's workshopping this. I think you said that to me too. This is him. He's workshopping this. He's preparing to pitch it.
Yeah, it's almost like it's like a Shark Tank pitch. He's just trying to get the idea out there. Yeah. Or what he's trying to underhand, trying to throw out there, trying to get kind of vibe check on people to see if they're into this, because he might have some underground dungeon kink, right? Which we get some kink in this episode that I didn't understand at first. I was kind of confused that scene. I have a image of it, so we can get to it later. But yeah, there's some weird stuff going on within these camps, and I'm like, I don't know if I like that fully. We could do without that, but at least they didn't explicitly show it. So, Ashford chair. What should the poll be? Will you sit on the Ashford chair? Yes. Yes, please.
Yeah, yes or yes, please. Right. I mean, what other options do you need? I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know if any of their options are even appropriate, but they're not. So.
Yeah, that was really good. This whole scene right here too, the whole dynamic of, hey, because can you imagine? I mean, I think they're leading us to believe that he did not get knighted by Arlen. So Arlen, in the books, it's way more up in the air. It's more unknown whether or not he actually knighted him, because we start literally at the death of Arlen. In here, it's pretty much confirmed he did not get knighted by Sir Arlen, right?
I guess. I didn't think it was that obvious. I think it's still pretty ambiguous. It feels like he is. I mean, I don't know. Even in the book, it's never really said, but it almost feels like the way that Dunk's character is and the interactions he has. I don't think that he's supposed to be a character that would lie about it. It's almost like he isn't sure. I don't know. This is me maybe reading too much into it. It's almost like maybe he was not. Maybe Arlen started to do it or something and then died in the process. Or I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Or like he did something and he's like, does that count? Am I a knight now? It's like, I don't know. I don't think he lied.
You think Dunk misread the room and he's like, am I a knight now? He's like, what?
I don't know if I'm not saying he misread it. I think he's like,
good night. I said good night. not you're a knight.
Yeah, I said good night. Now give me a kiss and a happy ending. It's like, what's confusing about that? I don't know. I don't think he'd lie. His character does not seem like the type that would straight up lie about it. And I feel like if he did, just the way that stories usually go, he would admit it. I don't know. It doesn't seem. It's not clear to me. I don't think I could make that determination like you just said.
I think it's pretty clear in this. They're pushing that in the books. In the books, it's way more like, oh, I don't know. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But in here, the way he's expressing himself around people and how it almost feels how guilty he is. Like, yeah, I kneeled and said the words. There was a Robin witnessed it. It's like, come on, dude. you trash. But he's not the greatest liar, but in the situation too, Plumber, he basically makes it known that this is for whatever reason, Ashford, Lord Ashford is like, dude, is it Ashford, their last name, the people there?
Ooh,
Or what
here,
are
yeah. What, the people who are here?
Yeah, I
Yes,
know
Lord
it's
Ashford.
Is it?
Yeah.
The area is called Ashford too.
I think listen, they call him Lord Ashford. I'm pretty sure in the book. So and I don't know if they said it in the episode. I mean, let me look it up. That's so dumb.
No, it is. Yeah, and
yeah,
they're
I'm pretty sure.
Is that the place they live too? Ashford Castle. Okay, whatever. That's so stupid. Location Ashford. Come on, it's like I'm House Winterfell. Come on, that's stupid. Anyways,
dude, that's awesome.
It was so repetitive that made me second guess myself there. But Lord Ashford's like, hey, I need to impress all the big wigs, so only the best knights are coming in. So for Dunk to try to get in here, there's like even a heightened security for this. This is really hard because also just the whole system of being a knight. It's impossible. How would you confirm this if this was true? You know, like you just never be a knight if there's no other witnesses to this? You know, what if he does have a witness, and where's this witness? He's over in like the Riverlands now. Oh yeah, there was a septon that confirmed or was there. Is he going to vouch for it? Like, how does he get that information to Plumber here? You know, maybe he had 10 witnesses.
Listen, I think it's a lot of presentation too. Like if he showed up wearing some like fancy ass armor and he's like, yeah, sorry, dude, like there were no witnesses. I was knighted though recently. And then maybe if he did like a cool little spin move, you know, like Trunks from Dragon Balls, like spin the sword, throw it up in the air. So maybe like say a few sentences to him, and then he like kind of adjusts his body, and then the sword falls perfectly sheathed behind him. It's like, damn, this guy was definitely knighted. You know what I mean? But then Dunk shows up here, hitting his head on the door and everything. It's like, yeah, I might need a few witnesses for this guy. I think it's all the presentation, man.
Well, also, he's literally coming in with a rope belt for his sword.
For you.
Yeah, and he literally looks like a farmer. So, anyways, but anything else you want to say about this scene as he's pushed out here? The other stakes they have in the situation is that if you lose your shit, like all of your gear. You lose to the person. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh rules, right? You lose your shit if you lose the match with the person. You lose your horse, your armor.
Pink slip rule or anti-duel or whatever it's called. Yeah, man, you lose it all. You lose your rarest card. That would suck. That would suck a lot. If you're a high lord, I guess it doesn't really matter. But for this guy, yeah, dude, that would suck ass. But if you're that big too, I don't blame Dunk for feeling confident, man. It's like when you're that big, it's like, yeah, maybe I don't have the best technique, but I can just go over and bear hug this guy till he dies. You know, worst case, I just got to get close to him.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say here? Are you good?
There's nothing else. Actually, you know what? There's one thing I will say. One thing I guess I didn't, at least, I guess it's been a while since I read the book, I guess, so I don't remember exactly how they describe what Dunk is wearing. I didn't think that he was this farm-like. I kind of thought he had some, like, shitty armor on, maybe. You know? Like, I thought he had some. I didn't know he had like, drags.
He has some armor, but I don't think you're going to be wearing that around everywhere, right? I feel like he's just, like, use normal clothes. He has some armor, but it's not good armor. Like, at the very beginning, it says what the armor he has, because like he was kind of going through his list of things. You know, he has like a whetstone and all these different things. Right. But it's not. I
thought he had some armor, but no, it's okay. We can move on to the next episode. I want to read some of these chats pretty soon.
Next episode. Actually, real quick. What do you think about the Sir Arlen Pennytree's his sigil here? A cup with a chalice with wings. Yay or nay? You like it or no?
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah,
I like how they did it. Yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah,
I like the apples of the Fossaway too. By the way, I think they all good sigils.
I like the design of it. I just don't know if that was my sigil, like a cup with wings. What the heck is going on here? What is that? Who thought of that?
Just calm down. Just calm down. It's a cool sigil. It's a cool sigil. It's a cup with wings, guys. Don't you know what that means? If you don't, shut up. Whoa.
Okay, you said you're gonna what? You're gonna read some super chats real quick?
Oh, okay, you're really sure?
Or,
yeah,
no,
we don't have itinerary. Let's do one more scene first.
Okay, everyone's favorite scene here, where Dunk's talking to the whores. Everyone loves the scene, right, guys?
Stupid, yes.
Straight from the books.
This was the worst. Scene. This was the worst of the insertions, I think, of all the why? What's the point of it? Who cares?
Later on, or I guess I can talk about it here because there's really nothing much to talk about it on those that next scene here. But they're working for the Dondarrions here, right? Are they just the personal Dondarrion whores here, or who else are they serving? Because it seems like they're exclusive to those people.
Maybe they're exclusive, I guess. Yeah, why not?
Maybe.
They brought them with.
So what's up with the? Can you try to explain to me what's up with the red hair too here? Because their conversation made me think that the Dondarrions are trying, or they have like red hair, and that they're trying to breed everyone so that they also have red hair, but these girls have red hair. Were you to understand that these people are Dondarrion offspring or some bastards of them? Like
I don't know.
My little brain can't compute what's going on here, what they're trying to like subtly put out there, but I don't like it.
I don't like it at all. The one on the right obviously shouldn't be having red hair. So something's up there. Not a big fan. I don't understand it. The one on the left, yeah, I mean, she could have red hair, I suppose. Why not? Maybe she just coincidentally has red hair. But the one on the right, yeah, they could be Dondarrion offspring, I guess. But I never was under the impression the Dondarrions were that big of degens. Like, I'm sure they're degens, but that big of degens, each man.
You don't like the two Little Mermaids here? Both eras?
No. Yin and yang. You know, I'm not a big fan. The darkness and the light. We don't need to see it. The whole addition to it. I don't want to see either one of them. The whole conversation they have too. It wasn't even like a, hey, what's this guy doing? They have to talk about, oh, we love sucking and fucking, and all these guys love to fuck their husbands. They love to cheat on their wives. Like, oh, we love to help that happen. It's like, what's the point? It's not funny. It's stupid. If this is the kind of humor they're talking about, then like, I would love to see what audience was this scene for?
I don't know.
Who in the writer's room? Like, why?
Do you get it, Gator? They use their bodies, and knights also use their bodies.
Oh, it's the
like
same.
They're like sister-brother relationship when it comes to their professions. They're basically the same people. Don't you understand? Isn't sex work just the same as being a knight?
Yeah, sex work's real work, obviously.
Okay. Also, she has red hair here, but clearly has black hair later on.
Woof. No bueno. Don't need to see that. Hey, what's up with the dead thing they were doing when they were in the
Do you want to talk about that right now?
Yeah, they were decorating her as if she was dead, like for a funeral. Why? That prostitute.
So this was
like a fetish thing?
I think it's a fetish thing. Yeah, at first I was thinking like, oh, maybe they're moonlighting as silent sisters, and they're like, oh yeah, well, anyone that dies, we can kind of run this routine on them and get them prepared for a burial. But yeah, I think this is for one of the lords that likes role playing, or at least one of the girls role playing as a dead person. So isn't that kind of weird? I don't like that.
I just want to know where this goes. Like, if this is is he like take a peek underneath the thing? Like, oh, she's nude under there, and then he cranks one out. Like, what's the deal? What's the actual act that goes on here? She pretends to be dead the whole time. Like, I don't know. It's just stupid. What was the point of this scene too? Why? He walks in and he's like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It's like, yeah, how much money did you spend like on this set piece right here? Why would you do it?
For what, too? Like, do you need the scene? This is where I think you could have cut this thing down to maybe 30 minutes or sub 40 if you cut this scene here. Because I don't think it really does anything. I don't need any of these prosties here. We're better without them. And she's the only female nudity we get is the
and it's like a split second.
Which I don't care. I don't need any of it. I don't need the dunk nudity. I don't need the whatever, this girl's nudity. I'm fine without it. But also, if I'm paying for like a dead role play, at least be cold, you know? Like give me the full experience. She's gonna be warm the entire time. What do you like 10 minutes dead and you're getting in there? Like, that's not really is that really cool fantasy? Come on. Go all the way, guys. They're half-assing. These prostitutes are half-assing it. And I would want my money back if I was into that stuff.
Me too. Actually, no, I wouldn't want money back. They can keep it. They need it more than I do because sex work is real work, and
sex work is real work.
Very underpaid. They're so underpaid for what they do.
Don't call them whores or prostitutes, guys. They're sex workers. They're real people. Okay, guys.
Yeah, they're real people.
Stop it, guys.
They're valuable. They're more valuable than you.
They're more valuable than anything we have in this world. So we should pay them more money.
That's correct.
We need a living wage. You like the Fossoys here, right? A lot.
I think they're fine. I like the apple, man. It's cool.
Stefan, this is the most gator-looking person I've seen in Game of Thrones, maybe.
Yeah, possibly. It's a little bit
not identical.
It's not identical. No, but like in terms of like the
curly
color palette, the curly hair. maybe his head shape. I'd have to see him shaved or whatever. But yeah, for sure.
The slow Widow's Peak creep going here.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
for sure. The forehead,
older.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just older. But yeah, this is I like the Big Apple. Okay, he got like the New York Big Apple here.
Thank you.
I'm not a big fan of like the texture, the leaf coming out from it. It's a little too much for me there. But I do like the apple and some of the gradient kind of art here on his chest. But
do you like the apple or do you hate the apple?
Here, I think there's another angle I have here, right at the bottom. I don't know. It's much. It's a little too much for me. But I like this scene a lot. But yeah, that's my big thing. Actually, I have one other thing. But overall, what do you think about these characters, the armor, this scene?
Yeah, like I said, I thought it was good. I think this is a good example of the characters who kind of like are behaving in a way that's like familiar to Game of Thrones watchers or whatever. So they, as long as they keep on this vibe, I think they can visually kind of do whatever they want. But I think it's good. They didn't go too hard. It doesn't feel overproduced like House of the Dragon. You know, that's like a big thing. Even though that little apple leaf is very detailed, and so is the apple. It's like, it's all right. It kind of stands out amongst everything else. So it's not like everything has spikes and super ornate armor and everything. Because if that was the case, it's ridiculous. But I think this is pretty good.
I like when houses sometimes when they use their house sigil as like a analogy for themselves, like a lion doesn't care what the sheep think of themselves, or the sheep think, right, and stuff like that. Or when the Starks talk about wolves and things like that, where they compare themselves, and like our favorite line of all time from Danny, a dragon, fire can't kill a dragon, right? Perfect. It's cool.
I love Danny.
The apple comparisons in this scene, I'm not a huge fan of, where they're like, oh, he's a little green, and oh, my cousin, he's rotten to his core. And then the last line in it where he goes, knock his seeds out. What do you think that means?
I think hit him pretty hard. I know. I like the apple punch.
Dunk should have been like, hey, there's some Prossies over there that get the seeds out. That's not my stuff.
Dude's getting milked there. No, I think it's good. What's wrong with the apple puns, man? It's on brand. It's on. I didn't like. I think in the book they talk about getting wormy a little bit too. Like, oh, he's all wormy and rotten, And it's like, oh, take a bite out of him. It'll be a crunch, something like that. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
He's
A+.
He's no Honeycrisp.
A+. Honeycrisp, not even that good. Listen, Cosmic Apples. Let us know in the chat.
Cosmic Apples.
Yeah, you ever had Cosmic Apple? Pretty good, dude.
Named after Cosmo Kramer, the developer.
Named after Cosmic Brownies.
Yeah. Okay.
Cosmic Brownies are disgusting.
Okay. What do people think in the chat? Just let us know what you think.
Yeah, we'll find out. I got to read some of these chats anyway. Jesse, Jess TF3. Which of the new horrors are your favorite?
I think this is pretty easy.
The redheaded one.
Thank you. The redheaded one.
No, it's neither. How about this? The white. Yeah, the white one.
The left one.
How's that? Yeah. And it's not even just because she's white. They literally that other one is just not good looking. They show her later. No bueno. Juby. Yeah. $7.99. It's more digestible for newcomers. My wife loved the first episode. Yeah, I actually thought it was fine, man. I don't know. Even if
your wife
read
watches with you.
What, mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
What'd she think? She liked it? My wife liked it.
Yeah, she thought it was fine. She also was, I think she liked, she's never watched Game of Thrones, but she was okay with House of the Dragon. She's not a big fan of like medieval stuff or whatever, but she was fine with House of the Dragon.
Okay.
I told her she'd like the books better because Alicent and Rhaenyra are both super bitches and much more powerful.
Oh, dude.
The shipster, 199. I know. Dude, and Rhaenyra even. Who else ships Rhaenyra good and Sir Gregor Floyd? Yeah, I ship them. I ship them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shipped.
Shipped. Yeah.
Shipped.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. What's up, Mike? What's up, fellas? I missed you guys. Aw, too sincere, Mike, but we missed you too, buddy.
Michael, your knees are in my prayers every night with our family, so I hope your knees are getting better.
In my dreams, your knees are behind your ears. Chud, 199. Oh no, me mum died in the tourney at Ashford. Very good, Chud. Very good. Yes, she did. Although, me mum died in the tourney at Ashford. Me mum and me dad. Too real. Till, You really want to watch the second season early, huh? I mean, yeah. Why not? I'd like to be like these people, Alt Shift X, and who gets to binge the whole season like weeks beforehand. It's like, thanks a lot. You know, it's like, what are we going to talk about? They get to stream all the spoil. Also, who's watching? I don't understand this. They get to speed run it, watch it way early, right? And they get to talk about it way early. But it's not like any of the audience got to watch it early. So who's watching content like totally spoiling the entire season? Like, what's the point of that?
Did they give spoilers? I thought they did non-spoiler reviews initially.
Oh, that's fine, but why even do I don't understand that. I want to watch the non-spoiler review of the whole season. So that way I don't have to waste any of my time over the next 6 weeks watching any more non-spoiler reviews. It's like, okay, I'm on episode 6 and I have to think back. Okay, wait, I think I remember Alt Shift X mentioning some vague non-spoiler thing about this episode. It's like, I just don't understand it. Like, what's the point of that? But hey, let us watch it early, HBO. Please, God.
Agreed.
Rizzler. Will they let Dunk's actor have a gay love scene like Rhaenyra's planned scissoring in season 3? Exclamation point. Where's the question mark, Rizzler? You didn't ask a question. I'm just moving on. Yes, I hope that they let Dunk's actor have a gay sex scene. I mean, it's only fair, you know. If they do it for Rhaenyra, why not Dunk? Got it.
And it should be a flashback with Sir Arlen Pennytree.
Oh, 100%.
One more 100%. For the road.
It's just Dunk trying so hard to please and impress him, and he's just being grumpy. Like, ugh. Unimpressed. Goddamn, Dunk is caked up. 10 out of 10 casting. He is not caked up. He's just like overall kind of tree-like, right? He just looks sturdy.
Wasn't he a rugby player?
He looks like one.
Looks like. Yeah, that's what he looks like.
He literally looks like a rugby player. Yeah. I think he's got a great body, man. It's very normal, but very like imposing. He looks legitimately strong, you know?
He is like the standard look I want out of a strong or just like a normal man, or if just a kind of like a more stronger man. But he would not be my vision of like an Umber. Umbers, I think, are even bigger and burlier.
Well, yeah, he's not. Dunk's actor in no way is like a Baratheon or anything like that, like a Bobby B. No. He's just like a sturdy, thick dude, not like a strong guy, you know. I mean, he's strong, but only because of his size. I can't think of how to. He's not a bodybuilder or anything like that, of course. He's just farm strength. How about that? He's like a big, strong farmer.
In the twinked up version of HBO's vision of Westeros, he is Dunk. He's good casted for Dunk. But in our version, he would be what? Renly,
dude.
Maybe?
I mean, literally anybody in this show would be so much more muscular if I had anything to say about it. And we'll get to Lionel. Don't worry, my gay friends. Rizzler 213. I'm desperate for Unius Thor. I've been edging for weeks and weeks.
What's his birthday? So
yeah, happy birthday, Unius.
Happy birthday.
Got it. $2. I got Junius giant tire for his birthday. Yeah, good. Hopefully it doesn't get lost in the mail.
Yeah, I hope it's delivered straight to his back. Yeah.
Nosferatu. I love my gabies. What's up, Nas?
Nas, I miss you, dude.
Yeah.
You don't. Go ahead. Message Tim. Tell him to get back online so we can hang out with him.
You know what vampires are based on? Gator. H1411. Gotta love potato dunk. Type of thing Mr. Selmy gonna hear me gaping like a fish about. Yo. Gaping like a fish. I like that. Like the mouth. You know, there's either toothfish or no toothfish. You know, because if you're gaping with teeth, I gotta see that. Till, they mentioned in the book he was 1 inch off of 7'0". Okay, yeah, so 6'11". Damn, that's a big boy.
That is tall. He doesn't come across like that in here. He's tall, but I don't know if he's that tall.
Rizzler, Game of Thrones sword rating stream win. Is that a euphemism?
Oh yeah, it had to be a stream. I think we don't want to do just a video for it, but
I think we tried to do a sword stream at one point and it just flopped a long time ago.
Did we?
I think it might have been on the other channel, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Adrian 201. Stop raping, sir. Guard Dunk stopping a rap battle. Oh, stop rapping, sir. Why is there a apostrophe right there? How about two P's? You ever heard of two P's there? Adrian.
He's going after those headphone dodgers. He's like, stop rapping, sir. Enough.
Got the portable speaker. Adrian G. Dude, I love people with portable speakers, talking on speakerphone.
Oh, I love it. Please.
I love
Inject that in my veins. Turn it up, please.
Rizzler, 213. Tim Allen Santa Claus movie ranking. Oh, 2's number is the top. Santa Claus 2 is the best. Santa Claus 1 is second best. There's like 2 more, right?
There's a TV show, and then there's the third one.
That Jack Frost one was not good. So
I gotta watch it. I was gonna watch it this last season. I've never seen it. I saw the trailers, and I go, I like Martin Short, but big yikes. And Martin Short's great in Jungle to Jungle, another Tim Allen movie.
Right. Yeah, no, in that movie, it's not. I remember it vaguely, I guess, but when I saw it, it wasn't good. And at that time, I liked Santa Claus too. So that's your rating. 2, 1, 3 show, probably.
I started this because I was like,
K11, a non-super chat. Hello, Gator, and the other guy. I wish I knew his name. How could you ever figure out his name? I just wish I knew it. It's Don.
Way.
It's Don.
It's Dom.
Yeah, Dom. D-O-M. It's Don. D-O-N. All right.
Dom boy.
You're welcome, Don boy. Chud again. What, you just became a member now?
What the hell is going on?
Are you kidding me? You're banned. He's banned.
Sorry, you're gonna time out, Chud.
You're done. And you're banned from the Discord too. I'm gonna talk to Space Pope. Mike, I received 7K from the Iron Bank. Hey, what'd you do, man? Just for nothing?
Oh.
What'd
you do? You open a daycare?
I was gonna say, man, dude, if you receive 7K, you did something. No one gets that shit for free. They don't open their wallet. $5. they made me mum.
That just rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. They mad. They made me mum an Ashford chair. They made me mum an Ashford chair.
At least our schools aren't Ashford chairs.
It's the Murph 6000. What a Song of Ice and Fire character would beat would JJ McCarthy be?
I want to give this more thought, but my initial, because I started, I was like, is he Theon maybe? Like weird vibes, gets hurt. And
100%. It's overconfidence. It's like, hey, I called this one 9. And he goes, it's like, then just loses. That's what he says when he's having sex with that poor ship owner's daughter in like the basement of the thing. He thinks he's so badass. Or maybe he says it to his sister. You know, it's like, let me introduce you to 9. Puts his hand down her pants, and then obviously 5 minutes later gets humiliated, learning it was his sister. And somehow that's like a gotcha from the sister too, from Yara. It's like, dude, are you kidding me? That's disgusting. You didn't win there, Yara. You didn't at all.
Yeah, that's taking it way too far, Yara, dude.
That's like me bending over and just getting slammed, and then I reveal it's like, hey, you know we're related, right? We're brothers. It's like, I didn't win there. I just got fucked in the ass. Like, that sucks.
You know, you fucked me and I didn't like it.
Chud, what a Song of Ice and Fire character would you be? I don't even do. Okay, we're gonna give that one some more thought, I guess.
Yeah,
I'll leave it start. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll come
and hopefully, and maybe I will have thought of it by the time. Rats Info, what's up, dude? Meat's back on the menu, boys. They're back. Meat's back on the menu, boys.
We're back till later. This is just how it's going to be. We're going to be streaming at 9, I think, maybe for this season. Maybe we'll go back to 7 a little bit later. But we're trying to hone down what time works best for you. We did that poll about Monday or Tuesday. Just let us know. What do you guys prefer? And if we get kind of a consensus on something, we'll definitely modify. Because we are pathetic losers, and we'll bend to you guys.
Yeah. We'll literally do anything you want. Anything. For the smallest amount of money. Rizzo 213 999. It's definitely Don Boy tonight. Don would never let Gator speak to him like this. So submissive.
Yeah, I'm just tired.
Yeah.
Gator's on a different working schedule than me. Gator is got full of energy.
Is Dom the dominant one, or is Dom the passive one? I don't remember.
Dom is the dominant. Don is the
okay. So it's Dom dominant. Okay, so that's the correlate. I didn't know. I thought maybe it was like an ironic one where Dom was the passive.
Look up friend Dom friend or man Dom's man and see what comes up, and I'll share the screen.
What are you talking about?
Just search it. Google man Dom's man, and we'll see what comes up. We'll share the screen.
Man Dom's man. I'm just gonna keep reading super chats. Rested full 6389. $2 sucks. I'm working on the holiday. It's a holiday. Oh, dude, that's right. Yeah, I work today, so it's not even. Yeah, moment of silence for that. What's his name? The guy who wrote all MLK speeches. Shit, what's that guy's name? Levison. Hold on. MLK speechwriter. I gotta shout him out. MLK speechwriter. What is his name? Stanley Levison. That is the guy. Nope, Stanley Levison. Everybody can look him up and understand what kind of person he is.
I'm gonna end the poll, which is will you sit on the Ashford chair? And yes, please got the majority at 59% here.
Makes sense to me. The Jexer, remember for 12 months. Did you guys go to the daycare when you lived in MN? Yeah, that's what I said.
It's funny. Go ahead.
What?
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm not Dom tonight. I'm Dom.
All right. Yeah. Just stay in the background then. Did you guys go to the daycare? Yes, we did. And we stayed there until we were of age. Okay. But that does not mean we were not learning while we were there. We learned a lot.
Go on.
How to please a man. Space Pope, remember for 13 months. The Crone told me the Don boy did not, or did, wait, what? The story told me Don did not change the intro.
I just talked to Gator about this because Gator's like, "Oh, we got a new intro." I'm like, "No, I didn't do it. I didn't get the because I want to put the name on it, and I got to change the a little bit of the ratio on it because I wanted to fill the screen up." So.
I saw it, Space Pope, and it is beautiful. That guy has no idea what he's talking about, and it's amazing. He has no idea, and it's perfect. Couldn't have been better. Supreme N 199. Boys, how easily would Danny conquer in this era? Yeah, I mean, pretty easy.
I mean, I think she could conquer in her era too.
Yeah, it's pretty much any era. It's not a big. It's just a matter of if they know she's coming or not, and if they have like 800,000 scorpions for some reason built and put on the walls of all the castles. Like that's the determining factor.
Yep.
Adrian G again. Buying the thick castle wall for my bro. Good, dude. I thought it'd be funny after his girlfriend told me she heard him muttering a gay dream and was worried. He's muttering a gay dream, dude. If you're a sleep talker and closeted gay, bad combination for a guy with a girlfriend.
Yikes, big yikes. So pray for me, I guess. But yeah, my wife also wants that shirt. So we'll be buying at least one of them ourselves here. But yeah, we got every oh dude, 100 sold.
They're flying off the shelves.
We sold out. What?
There was none left for you guys. God at 42. In the book, Tansel is supposed to be hot. In the show, she is black. Expectations subverted. Yeah, I mean, listen, she's Dornish, right? No. So it's like, why black? Like, that's just not right.
It's not even that. Like, she's just not attractive. I don't think she's that attractive, right?
I'm not even talking about that. But why do they make her black though? Like, if she's Dornish, why do they have to make her black? It's already like a minority district.
I don't know. Yeah, they could have made her like Dornish for sure. And but for whatever reason, they just think like, yeah, we gotta. I don't know. Is that just for considerations for awards? I know there's like some you could argue underlying ideology being pushed there, but anyways, I don't know. Well, I want to see her actually perform because we do see her in this next scene or in a couple scenes from here, and I don't know. She's fine right now, but I haven't gotten much to see of her. But
yeah, I mean, I was disappointed to see that they have like this big dragon thing. They don't have like because they describe her like with puppets, like, oh, dude, the way she works it with her fingers, like it's just like so mesmerizing or whatever. It's like, yeah, show me that. Like if she's actually a good puppeteer, that's what I want to see. I don't want to see these big like dragon thing. I know it's like bigger and more extravagant for the audience, kind of cool. Like listen, no joke, that dragon like prop looks pretty sweet. Like I'd be pretty impressed if I walked into like some random little place, like a tent, and I saw that. I'd be like, damn, you guys tried hard. But I don't really want to see it. I want to see the puppet show. Show me the puppets, please, and thank you. Saucy.
Yes, please.
The tension between Dunk and Lionel reminded me a lot of you guys. Can't wait to see Dunk be dominated, just like Dom Boy dominates Gator. In that scene, which one do you think dominated the other? Because by the end, it was pretty mutual, dude.
Yeah, I think it was like me and you, pretty mutual at the end after they've kind of mutual respect. After you stomp on my foot hard enough, I guess I can respect you as a man, right?
Yeah, dude, that was pretty weird. I didn't mind it. I know a lot of people have problems with it, but Chud, we was having red hair and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
Sure.
She has clear red hair in this scene. Let's see, go back. Clearly red hair, this girl here on the right, the prosty. And then she has black hair, and you can even see it in this shot too. Clearly black hair. So is she wearing a wig? Did they just decide midway through, like, no, she should have black hair versus red hair? I don't know what's going on here, but we need to get to the bottom of that, guys. Because I think whatever we uncover, it's going to be way darker than what we expect. It's going to be
it's not good. Remember season 1, Ned Stark. Remember? Black hair.
I love the black hair Ned.
Yeah, it looked awesome. It looked so much better. Anyway, let's move on. Jesse again. Never ask a politician about his offshore direct deposits. Never ask Donna Gator why they have lame takes after getting the call. Yeah, we got the call.
Dude, oh, you have no idea how much I'd sell out for.
Give me the call.
Dude,
Give me the
If the Iron Bank want to tell me right now, you got to trash this show without a second of hesitation, I'm trashing it or I'm glazing it. I don't care. I'm a free agent, baby. Just pay me and I will dance for you like the monkey I am.
I wouldn't, no joke. If somehow if I got important enough to get the call, I would say whatever they said, but I would say it in such like an over the top way. It would be it'd be so obvious. It'd be so obvious. But that's the way to do it. It's like, what are you gonna do? Take the money back? I did exactly what you said.
Say you love Johnson & Johnson lotion.
Dude, I love dude, guys, I can't tell you how much I love this stuff. It's really great, I swear. Yeah.
Lift up your fingers, clearly crossed to the camera.
Yeah, wink. What was this? Oh, Alex Espinosa, you're right. 3,061 for specifics. Littlefinger would get you your money's worth. Yeah,
he would.
He would.
For these prosties, dude. After seeing this low production here, I gotta commend my boy Littlefinger for the way he's able to give such a wide variety of selection to those people in King's Landing. Yeah, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Dude, can you imagine if we got one of those like extended like lesbian to orgasm scenes in this season, like to waste what little time we have? I'd be so upset.
I think I'd punch my screen like those over-the-top fans do when their team loses. It's like, oh, why'd you ruin this for me? You ruined my life.
I'm gonna throw my Wii remote at the TV screen.
Yeah. How funny if your little thing's on, so you try to throw it, it just slaps back on your elbow.
Oh, yeah, the wrist strap or whatever. I was too safe. Jesse, let me guess, y'all gonna be Rhaenyra fans in season 3? Hey, listen, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Put on 100 pounds and I'm right behind her.
100%. Ray Rowe, I'll be okay with the dunk gay scene only if there's no kissing. Hey, listen, I 100% agree with that. 100% agree. If it's gay and it's kissing, absolutely disgusting. If it's gay and it's just, that's fine. I don't care. Just it'll pass in time.
You clapping there just reminds me. I don't know how we get away every week with the Jamie Cersei scene. There's always one clap too long in that, and I'm like, oh, come on.
Hey, we'll go till it gets us. We'll go until we can't anymore. Judd McGill, dude. Yeah, listen. I know it's like high on our own shit, but those Seinfeld clips are so funny. I want to make more.
I know.
Let us know. Actually, let us know on. I guess maybe on Discord is probably the best place. Scenes that you think would be good for like a Seinfeld clip. You know, like to chop it up and make, because it's actually kind of hard to find clips that really are funny enough or like have the ability to be twisted a little bit to be funny enough. Anyway, Chud, no blue-eyed Baratheon. No blue-eyed Baratheon, not jacked. Bravos confirmed. Yeah, maybe. It does look a little Bravosy. That's true.
Yeah, we'll talk about it when we get to it because we're about to get into it, and we have a lot of thoughts. But the Discord link is right here, ran by Space Pope and the unofficial Discord.
Yep, unofficial. Bobby B's Big Meaty W. What's up, man? I've stacked up so many member chats. Thank you, fellas. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm so glad we can help you not pay us. Although I guess you are paying for the monthly, so thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
obviously.
Well, yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I love you. I want to kiss you more.
Joya House D. I'm here for supper. Yeah, good, man. Eat up. Rizzler, call me a good boy, please. Rizzler.
No,
we're moving on. Sufficient Z 4938. Udius should give y'all a portion of the profits. Yeah, he should. Maybe, I hope at the end of the stream, after he sees the amount of money that he's getting, he'll feel gracious enough to give us a tip or something. I agree.
And also, you know what? I forgot to do this. I'm gonna refresh it, guys, but I forgot to put on our little overlay here. We've been out of the game so long that
shit.
Oh, and I also forgot to do this thing too, because we're just so out of it. Where's the little comment thing we can put up?
Oh, like the banner or whatever?
Yeah.
I'll do that. Yeah. Okay, I remember. Anyway.
This here.
There it is.
Okay, that's
yes. Appreciate the streams. Keep them coming. Yes, sir. Every week for a while, and then every other week after that. Rizzler again. Netflix buying HBO means we're going to get a black Aegon the Conqueror soon. Yeah, probably true. Blaegon the Conqueror.
Learn to love it. Learn to love it.
Blaegon the Bonkerer.
Oh, Blaegon.
That's how it's going. Dude, I can't wait to see a black Aegon just smashing that white prize of Visenya and what is it, Rhaena? Is it the other one? I always get it confused. It's Rhaena, right? Oh no, it's Rhaenys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what's his name? But I like the idea of all of the white people in Westeros having to bend the knee to
black people, right?
Yeah, to black people. So.
Yeah, 100%. And then all the black men get all the white women, right?
Yeah, of course, as they should.
Yeah.
How many more super chats we got?
Just two. I just got two more. So Robert Baratheon. So $4.99. I'm in Jungle Yahoo land, my micro kings. Want me to bring back any ladyboys for the crown? Iron Bank gave me 7K Golden Dragons dues. What do you mean you're in Jungle Yahoo land? Like what, the Philippines? Where are you at, man? Where you at with ladyboys? Yeah, Thailand, Philippines. Listen.
Yeah, we can put them to good work, regardless of whatever their specialties at. We can bring them here.
Yeah, I could use a slave. That's for sure.
Actually, don't do that. That's considered trafficking, right? Did you hear about that from the Diddy trial? Like, if you pay
slavery?
No, just trafficking. A slavery, I'm totally fine with, but I don't like. I'm okay with slavery. I'm not okay with trafficking. That is so inappropriate.
You know, Christopher Columbus said
trafficking.
You know what Christopher Columbus wrote about when he arrived and he saw like the natives for the first time or whatever? His first thought, literally, like these guys would make great. No, he did. He said these guys would make great slaves. That's what he said.
What a compliment.
Everybody
would you want to be known as like a bat? Like, oh, these guys are not going to be good slaves. These are.
Listen, yeah, I'll take that. I think that is a compliment in general, for sure. If they said, dude, that guy would make a great farmhand, as opposed to like that guy would suck as far. Yeah, 100% true. It's just it reflects well on the natives. I think it reflects very poorly on Christopher Columbus.
He has a good eye. That's the worst thing you can say about him.
Christopher Columbus Steen. Till. Got a special role now. Put me in there. Snazzy 2. Wait, got a special role now. Put me on there. Snazzy 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are going to get updated here, so don't worry. You will be on there.
It's been a while. It's been a while, so don't worry.
And our boy Christian, who's been, he's thoughts and prayers out for our boy, but he's been out for a while, so we are not going to.
Yeah, I don't know what we did.
Down on the.
Well, we did something to offend him. I think we're gonna try to make it up to him.
Just wait. You see your stuff. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes. Yep. I see his question there. Anyway, Rizzler. Don told me no party like a Diddy party. Yeah. Unfortunately, that is true. That is true. Don does not lie.
I don't.
And then do you want to let's quick answer this? Let's just get it over with. Chud McGill.
Chud is Corlys because that's who he probably closely associates himself with. He's Corlys Velaryon.
Pre-jungle fever or post-jungle fever?
Post-jungle show cucked Corlys, where he's crying about his wife. So,
yep, that's accurate. Anyway,
Southern Islander.
Let's get back to this. It's already like 10:40, so we can kind of go somewhat quick here.
We get this puppet show, and Tanzel is here. We don't actually get her name here, but you just see her. She's the puppeteer, but she's not doing anything to do with the puppets. She's just narrating. And I'm not a big fan of that. As cool as this whole production is, it kind of takes away her abilities and why you might want to, why you might think she's talented. Do you think she's that talented in this scene? She just comes across as, I don't know, trying to be the center of attention. Then she kind of got nervous at the end, which I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of the scene. It's cool that the production's really high, but I'd rather have the smaller actual puppets,
We'll probably get it. I mean, I hope so. Otherwise, like that, how there's a certain scene that happens later that everybody knows what I'm talking about, but just in case, I'm going to be vague about it. But, something happens to her. And if that same thing happens to her, based on what I see here, it's not even that bad. Like, it's not wrecking anything for her. It's like, I guess it would suck, but no more so than it would suck for like you or me. In fact, it would suck for me a lot more. I work with my hands. So,
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. And her name is Tanzel Too Tall, right? Did she look too tall? I don't. We'll see later compared to. But I always feel like too tall. A girl needs to be like 6 foot or like 6'2" for her to be considered too tall. Because she's dominating men.
This is what I want to know. How did this slip by George? What's like the biggest thing that's talked about in the book about her? Her great breasts. Talks about how she has these great breasts or what? No. She have maybe no breasts. There's somebody I can't really see. It's been a while since I've watched. There's one woman that's described in this book that Dunk interacts with that has amazing breasts, like big bouncing breasts. And then the other one has like no breasts to speak of. Is that Tanzel? I don't remember.
Chat, maybe the chat can correct us. Or
if it's the latter, then yeah, Tanzel is on point there. But I don't know. It could be one or the other. And if it is not her, if she's the flat-chested one and they got it right, who's the one I'm thinking of who has the big breasts in the books?
Yeah, I don't remember which one. Because I, as much as George wants to drill it into our brain about areolas and nipples and just breasts in general, I usually just kind of brain off. Like, I don't give a shit what he's talking about. So, no breast Tanzel. Maybe that's it.
Okay,
Tanzel
so who's
there
the
we go.
breast? Yeah, right. Okay, so who's the breasted one? There, because they described that too. Hey, what is this, Chud? I'm not black, goddammit. Yes, you are. Don't even. Just ridiculous.
Is this it here? Royan. Okay, yeah, that might be it. So,
Anyway,
anyways,
let's move on.
so, yeah, but this is kind of cool seeing where the fire is being blown at him. It's a cool story. Hey, I'm falling in love. I think I'm in love. Which, dude, I'm trying to think of a good shirt idea for Dunk that has like virgin in it or something, because he's clearly a virgin. But we love this guy. He's a good virgin. He's a good. Is this incel vibes? Would people say he has incel vibes? He can't get laid. He's clearly struggling to get laid, and I don't think he's ever been laid. Period. Right?
I don't think he's struggling at all. I think he's I think he's falso.
Falso. Okay.
I think so.
So then he gets. I'm totally confused by this now. Now this is all show. This is not in the books at all. But
just Dunk 4'9", Tanzel 3'11". Why?
Thanks, Crowd Peter. So Dunk is walking away, and Raymond Fossaway is coming up to him. He's like, "Oh, dude, hope you didn't get offended that I try to get you to fight my my cousin." Which, something we didn't talk about, the other Fossaway, Stefan Fossaway, he's trying to like injure people before the tournament to get them. Yeah, I mean, hey, dude. Don't hate the player, hate the game. That's a dick move, but I totally agree with that.
Smart move, yeah, dick move.
He then, Raymond is like, hey, dude, we should definitely go to this Baratheon, tent over here. It's gonna be so cool, and this is cool to set up here, right? Gotcha. But why does he just leave them there? Like when they get in here, Raymond just leaves Dunk alone. Did he not tell him like, hey, we got to lay low here? You didn't bring an offering to this guy. We definitely are sneaking in, but if anyone asks what's going on, you got to leave right away. Like, is there any reason why this is like going on here?
What do you mean? What's going on?
I mean, like with Raymond, like he just totally leaves him. Like it kind of feels stupid. Like, why would you bring him in here and just desert?
I mean, okay, so this whole thing,
I'd be pissed.
Yeah, the whole sequence is added to this, and it's added just to give some prior context of Dunk and Lionel interacting, and being at least more aware of each other, right? Because I do think that this edition overall, this whole sequence, I think that this does help add a little bit later on. If this same kind of situation, where Dunk is like getting familiar with these important people, if this happens with like multiple people, that come into play later on, I think that's going to be way too much and way too forced. But specifically with Lionel Baratheon, I think it's totally fine to have this interaction. It wasn't even that bad. I thought it was handled pretty well. But this whole thing with Raymond Fossaway, like you're saying, the way that they like executed, setting it off here, definitely strange. Definitely really weird. Yeah, like sending him over here to this tent, not going in with him. It almost seems like he's tricking him, but he's not. It's
But I understand he's a squire, so he can't be on the same like level as a quote unquote knight right now, because that's who Dunk is trying to be. So I understand if he's like, okay, well, all of the squires need to be over here on this section, but it's just not explained, and it just leaves Dunk in a weird position, and I'm left confused because my little brain can't process like what the frick is going on and why is he here, and this is all like brand new. So I mean, it doesn't piss me off, but I'm just more so pissed off at like, yo, Raymond, why would you do this to your guy? You're being buddy with him, then you just leave him out to hang. Like, I don't know. There's a line here that I like that Dunk says to Raymond. He goes, "Oh, that's Lionel Baratheon." They call him the Laughing Storm. He goes, "Oh, I thought he'd be taller, or I thought he'd be bigger." And I'm like, dude, me and you both.
Yeah, I know, right? You're speaking my language here. Well, you did, but you know what? They brought it up at least. So this guy, first of all, I'll get the red flags out of the way. Not nearly as big as he should be. Looks like a Dornishman. Okay, huge red flags. However, I think it's not ridiculous. First of all, in the book they really don't describe his like stature. They don't waste time with it. So technically it's not wrong. It does betray our idea of a Baratheon a little bit. But, you know, even if you talk House of the Dragon, like we get that little bit of Boris Baratheon so far, and he definitely has more of a Baratheon look to him, at least based on the way we get Robert portrayed to us in Game of Thrones, right? Because that's kind of the baseline. But that doesn't necessarily make it more correct. And that guy that plays Boris, he's more fat than he is strong, like at all. And the same is really true of the guy from Still Standing, you know, who played, yeah, right. We got the Zach Galifianakis look. So
I like the Zach Galifianakis look more.
I do too. No, I do too. But I'm just saying, it's like in terms of stature or whatever, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal to me to have like skinny twink boy. It's just one. It's an outlier. Okay, he's an outlier Baratheon.
What about this? What about this comparison here from the graphic novel to?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, look at him! Look at him! So beautiful.
Yeah, he could use a beard on the right there, but still. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the tan thing. What's up with like the Spaniard casting though? Very odd.
I don't know. Is he that Spaniard looking? He has a little bit of olive skin, but I mean, it's
or like
not
Greek, or I don't know what he is. He's something. He's not normal.
Yeah. Also in the background here, we get a brand new looking sigil because that's a Baratheon sigil, but the design is clearly different. You see, this is the look they had from Game of Thrones, as well as they had it in House of the Dragon. So House of the Dragon takes place before this. Then you have Hedge Knight or Knight of Seven Kingdoms, and then Game of Thrones. Because like, look at these, they match from House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones. But for whatever reason, they're changing it up. But I don't hate it. What do you guys think of the sigil, the difference here?
I don't hate it, but I really do not like the horns more in the new one. Like the antlers are not nearly as cool as in the old logo.
Yeah, old logo does look a lot better here. The antlers on the right compared to the ones on the left here. But okay, my thoughts on Lionel, right? I don't get the vibe of the laughing storm from him. I get more of a, I don't know, what George Michael vibe off this guy. And there's a lot of, I say George Michael, but there's a lot of subtle gay homosexual things we get from him, which either come off as some person who can kind of just hang and wants to like put people in uncomfortable situations, like he does with Dunk at the table when he's like questioning him. That was, I think, where he shined, and I liked him in those situations. But I'm not. Are we supposed to understand he's like kind of drunk in the situation, or this is kind of his baseline? Lionel right here.
Well, later he was drunk, but in the beginning, I don't think he was at the beginning. I think that's kind of his baseline, which is like, again, this is where I'm saying Dornish vibes. The way that he behaves in this, if you would have put him in like a scene with Daenerys, and this is like somebody over in the free cities who's like all full of himself and popular, I would not be surprised at all. But from a Baratheon, definitely a strange thing to do.
And then he has an earring on his left ear. Is that the gay ear? Which one's the gay ear, guys?
Right ear's the gay ear.
Right ear's the gay ear?
Yeah.
Someone needs to fact check that.
Like
90% sure. By putting an earring in the right ear and seeing what happens. So
okay.
Yeah, so he has an earring in, which is just, say what you want about the Dornish that we get within Game of Thrones and all their places, but at least they didn't have an earring in. This is kind of good. And I've seen this comparison too. I noticed it as well. The kind of Captain Jack Sparrow vibes, right?
True.
He's way more of a swashbuckler than he is like a muscle bound knight that I feel like I want my Laughing Storm to be.
Is this true, Till? What he's saying here, is Bobby B supposed to be like Lionel Reborn? Is that a statement that's made? I just don't remember. It's been a really long. I have not listened to the Game of Thrones audiobook like in long. It's been longer than it's been since I've listened to the Hedge Knight. So, and I don't think they say it in the Hedge Knight at all. I guess because why would they bring it up in the Hedge Knight? But do they say that in the Game of Thrones book? I just don't remember. If so, yeah, huge L.
Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't feel if he was like if this was kind of like how Renly looked compared to the twink we got in Game of Thrones, I would be more okay with it. But I don't know. I want my Lionel to be a little more. I don't know. This is the twinkification of Westeros here, guys. This is where we're at. But
what do you expect though? This has been going on since Game of Thrones.
No. I like this scene. The interaction here, regardless of whatever the casting stuff. I like where he's like, "There's only two things. You either you give me something or you're here to kill me. That means you're here to kill me. And Dunk's reaction, because he's just such a slow guy. He's like, oh, I didn't come to kill you. He's like, then why the fuck are you here?
It's like, dude, for dinner.
Yeah, Dunk's like, to eat. And then his reaction, I think, is the best. He's like, makes sense. Yeah, that's right. I mean, like, it checks out.
Yeah, and the food here is great too, by the way.
Oh, looks
I would
good.
love, what the hell? I would love to see the turkey that died to provide that leg. Maybe it's not even a turkey. Maybe it's like an emu. Because that's a big ass turkey leg he had.
Yeah, what you were saying, Dornish vibes. Yeah, when he's dancing, he looks like Oscar Isaac right here, doesn't he? Like this.
Yeah, dude.
I told you this is Oscar Isaac.
Yes.
You would totally believe it.
Yeah, Oscar 100%. Or Sergio Farrell too, like his older brother or something. It's seriously, man. He's fucking dancing. Very strange choice. He almost looks like from Essos, man. Like he's like Bravosi almost, dare I say.
Did you get the vibe that Lionel, is surrounded by yes men and he's kind of looking to break out from that to someone that actually fights back? I don't think I got that vibe. On the second watch, I was thinking maybe he's that. Maybe that's what he's trying to do. But the first time, I did not think so. I don't know. You definitely got that, you said?
Well, the only reason I got it is because that's such a stereotype of this type of interaction, this type of character or whatever. So I have a feeling we'll see more yes man like stuff happening in later episodes, and then he'll be, kind of bored with that situation. He'll give Dunk like a quick comment or something like that. In this, we didn't see a lot of yes man stuff happening, but I just don't really. I mean, what else? What's the excuse if not that to why he just took such a liking to Dunk? Just because he's so tall, he's like, dude, get this man over here now. What else? What other reason would there be?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
otherwise it's just too much plot convenience if it's not that.
Yeah, this whole scene was weird about the toe stepping. It very like lower T way of doing like how men kind of I don't know, assert their dominance, like have fun, like roughhousing, stepping on your foot. I don't know. It's not the worst. But then this like here, this face, you like that face?
No, I like this. I like that Dunk like pushes him away after that. Like, get the fuck out of here. That was a good moment. I like that a lot.
I do like when he steps on his foot, his initial reaction is like, oh fuck, my foot. Like he gives this real, like, I'm in serious pain. That did hurt. But yeah, I don't know. There's parts of this I like, and then other parts where I'm like, I don't know. Anything else you want to say about the Lionel Baratheon? They also have a very kind of drunk, not really sincere because he's like super drunk here, but acting performances I think are fine. I think they're doing exactly what they want, like what the script wants them to do. I just have issues with the script and the like the casting,
Yeah, it's little issues. But the thing is, I mean, I totally agree. It's just some of the reaction I saw to Lionel was just so extreme or whatever. I'm like, why is everybody like taking this hill to die on now? This is not that out there compared to what we've had for problems in the past. So it's like, I don't love it. It's not my favorite ever, but it's not the worst thing. This does not ruin the show at all.
No, it doesn't ruin it at all. I'm not a huge fan of it. But yeah, it doesn't ruin it because this is the same trajectory we've been on this entire time. Like we complain about how Aemond is such a twink and like all these guys are just small little physique guys in Westeros. But I also, like you said, you don't like the far extreme of people just pretending like, oh, this is the worst thing ever, or like this is really bad. I hate the people that are super glazing him too. It's like both you guys should be locked in a room and whoever wins, we lose.
Right. What did I just say that to recently? I texted you that about something.
Oh yeah, I forgot what it was, but it was.
Really I know what it was. I can't say it here.
It was really well timed. Whatever we're talking about. So
yeah. Thank you very much.
The last thing, because we get the final scene with Dunk and Egg at the campfire, which it's whatever. It's a good scene, but nothing really to talk about there. The Fossaway here, your favorite guy here. There's something I was going to say about this. The whole Dornish thing. We kind of talked about it earlier. I do like how they're trashing Dornish people here. Just like, no, I killed Dornish people. It's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, too bad it came out of the mouth of this like low T dude. It was pathetic. I did not believe it at all. Especially a dude with like a prostitute on his arm. Yeah, there's something about it. Like, look at his jaw. Okay, that's that's what it is right there. Look at the shape of his jaw. Look at like from his ear down to his chin.
Straight down.
Like a straight line. There is no jaw there at all. Oh my God. There's supposed to be like a right angle of a jaw. These prostitutes are literally laughing their ass off behind his back. That's not a man.
Is
That's
this
not a man.
Is this Manfred? I'm looking here. I think it is. Okay. Yeah, I think I see another image of him. I'll send it to you afterwards. It's dude, that jawline is no bueno. Yeah,
Just no.
good.
Let us know in
He's
the
a looks
chat if
mask.
he's a
He
man.
needs to break
He's
his
not.
jaw and restructure it, right, guys?
Yeah, I mean, might as well. It can only be an improvement.
What was the other thing about this? Oh, you know what I liked when he's talking to him about how his Arland took an arrow, and we have like a smash cut to
to him with the arrow in him or whatever it is. Yeah, he's got the grip on it, just ripping it out of there. It's so bad.
Oh, that would suck, dude, in your stomach like that. I'm gonna switch away. I don't want to get trigger some YouTube shit, but I like that. I wish there was more. Well, I was thinking they might have done that. If they really had to pad out this show, they could have showed that entire battle and him taking that arrow, at least some of it, if they had the production.
I'm glad they did not do anything about like that though.
But I'm saying, like, if you gun to your head, like you have to pad out time. I'd rather them show that than another scene with the prostitutes. And I know you love these prostitutes so much, but
I don't understand why you're trying to take my prostitute scenes away.
I know.
I just love them.
Oh, this is the last thing I was gonna say because it's at the camp and I forgot to get a screenshot for it. But Dunk now switches his name to Duncan because he gets like shamed by Egg. He's like, oh, "Your name's Dunk? Is it short for Duncan?" He goes, "Oh yeah." So Duncan the Tall, dude. The Tall, come on, dude. There's better names for him than the Tall.
Bullshit.
I hate the Tall.
You actually hate the Tall?
Sir Duncan the Towering? That sounds way more better than the Tall. There's a better name.
It's simple.
Yes.
There's definitely a better name, but the
Chad,
Tall is
Chad,
not
Chad,
that
Chad,
bad.
Chad. Okay, hold on. I'll make a poll real quick. What do we think? Do we like the nickname the Tall? And you can go through some super chats here because that is the end of the episode.
Thank you for permission to go through super chats. All right, AZ Bay 199. Do you think Arian is rocking silver dollars? I don't know what you mean by that. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it when Don's back on track. Jacob A 7293. Dunk straight shit on season 8. Yeah. Listen, this show so far, I know people have problems with it. This is a step in the right direction, I think. Okay. And I'm not even talking about season 8. You can even talk about season 7, season 6, whatever. I don't look at this show and think like, this is going pretty bad, like compared to later Game of Thrones. If that's what you meant, I agree with you. Till, they say it in World of Ice and Fire, pretty sure. Okay. I believe it. That they make that comparison, and no bueno if so. But again, this is one of these situations where George has creative control here too. It's like, George let this fly. Even the casting, I say this all the time, but the casting, you can cast a skinny dude. Like if anybody saw what Chris Hemsworth looked like when they actually cast him to play Thor in the original Thor movie, he was really skinny. He was like a surfer kind of twink guy. He had like some muscle tone, but it's just because he was like an athletic, active guy. He was not big at all. But they bulked him up so much. He was like 15 or 20 pounds of muscle over the limit to fit into his like thousands of dollar Thor costume to film Thor. And he had to cut down and atrophy to fit in that costume. What's wrong with that? Why can't people do that for a role now in this modern day and age?
And me
get
and
on
you
some gear.
And me and you have always had the hot take that, yes, we want men on gear. We want women on gear too. Like Brienne should have been on something. Yeah. If you're going to like, I know Brienne's not Wonder Woman, but if my ideal Wonder Woman has a six pack, she looks ripped. She looks like a goddess.
Dude, it's not even hard. Like literally women get on Anavar. It's like the least, it's just like a super mild steroid. You're not going to really deepen your voice unless you go ham on it. Men, at least just maybe get a little TRT, little enclomiphene, something like that. Just get it going. Entertain us. I want to see it. Visually stimulate me. They're trained monkeys anyway, these actors are. They're absolutely useless to society outside of their craft. They might as well sell it completely. Chud, 199, real quick. The black pill really hit Westeros. Did it? I haven't seen evidence of that yet.
You would know, Chud, as Corliss Valarian of the chat.
Hey, on this last one here. What does this mean? Do you think that Arian is rocking silver dollars? It's over my head for some reason.
I don't know.
I must be an idiot for not understanding this.
I'm interested if they keep a scene in this next episode that they have in the books. I don't want to spoil it, so I'll tell you after the stream here, but I don't want to spoil anything.
You better tell me after the stream then. And I guess,
right.
What are we going to talk about for the rest of this stream?
Well,
we're pretty much done.
Yeah, we're done. 2 hours. We hit it. Boys and girls, thank you for being here. We're going to update the standings here. So we'll have the updated the small council as well as the Lord Paramounts of all of them. Also, check out our new merch, Thick as a Castle Wall. Only $20. Pretty good deal compared to what you get for anywhere else. And I think the quality is really good too. We already got shirts out before the which one was it? The Red Wedding shirts that we have out.
Oh yeah,
I have one. The quality's really good on it. So, and then we'll have another shirt coming out next week. So be on the lookout for that. What else do we have to plug, Gator?
You know what?
A video come out. We
Yep.
should. Can we see if we can redirect people to that video real quick?
Yeah, you might as well try to. I was gonna say I have I can take like 2 minutes here and give a little Unius lore update, okay? Just over the last couple months here. All right. So I don't know if I said this stuff, but he was kind of drowning in it lately with low quality women over the last few months.
And hold on, when you say low quality, it is low quality.
I think I somewhat mentioned it, but I'm only gonna bring up one of them right now because there's a handful. But one of them was a woman, and she's like 33, I think, and she has a 17-year-old daughter. Okay, so do the math on that one. But 17-year-old daughter, and she's crazy, and she also lives in a trailer park. Not bad looking though, but lives in a trailer park. Okay, and so they hung out a couple times, and Unius is actually the one to like say like, no, sorry, I can't go through with this because you're crazy, right? Totally insane. But he was nervous around her or whatever, and he has IBS. His IBS is acting up or whatever. He gets it when he's tired too, right? He just the adrenaline starts pumping. He gets IBS, and she basically invited him to go to some kind of a therapy session, start going to therapy, whatever, to train his body because she thinks that his IBS is entirely caused by her and that his body is rejecting her. But if they can get over that, then it's all good. That's what she thinks. Okay. Now, fast forward. They were talking for a while, and I didn't know this. It's been like 2 months now. And he starts reciting the story to me or whatever. And he says so casually too. He's like, I don't remember exactly how he executed it, but this is the story. So I guess she was sending him porn, like a lot of porn. And
mermaid or someone else?
Nope, just porn on the internet. Okay. It's porn on the internet, like stuff that she's into at the time.
Like what me and you send to each other.
Like what?
Like what me and you send to each other.
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%, right. So it's just porn, which is very, very strange. And she just sent it to him or whatever, but she didn't know how to like send it correctly, or she didn't realize, like, I guess when you send this link, it just kept on bringing, like if Unius clicked it, it would just bring him to like the YouPorn homepage. Because I guess that's the site they were using, is YouPorn. But he, you know how he is, he's passive. So he doesn't bring it up to her. He just keeps clicking the videos like, okay, yeah, cool, send me more or whatever. So she keeps sending him this porn. And then she stops sending the porn for a while. And she sends him basically a video of her arsenal of sex toys. And she frames the video as like the perspective of the video, like the narrative of the video is like, hey, thank you, Unius, for buying all these for me. They're so awesome. I can't wait to try them all. And he's like, I did not get you any of those. She's like, oh, I know. That's just how I was introducing them to you. I thought it'd be fun, which is very strange to begin with. Anyway, so then she stops talking to him because he rejected her formally before this. Okay, during this time, he rejected her formally. A couple weeks later passed by. She sends him a couple more porn videos out of nowhere. Sends him porn again. He responds for the first time by sending her porn. Okay, he sends her porn back. She responds, "Why the fuck did you send me porn?"
Is this the girl that he walked into the house and she was like almost
no,
naked?
That's a different one.
Okay,
different one. But she sends him porn. He sends her porn. He says, "Why did you send me that?" And then you know what he responded back with? Nothing, because he just doesn't defend himself. If that was me, I'd be like, What the hell are you talking about? You send me porn all the time. I would also
Frank Costanza. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Also, I didn't ask, but I would love to know what porn, because he never found out what porn she was sending because she was not formatting it correctly or whatever. But he sent her porn back. What porn did he send her? That's what I want to know. It wasn't like, hey, this is funny. Check this out. No. This is porn like that. Hey, check this out. I'm into this right now. I didn't ask, but I want to know what porn he sent.
Yeah, well, every time his situation, I hear about it, I'm just baffled. Not only that he's in that situation, but also his reaction to the situation he's in. It's just not good. Eunice. Happy birthday, Eunice.
Yeah, I guess. And also, this porn girl, too, is friends with several people that he works with or whatever, like at his job. So it's definitely a very awkward situation. Oh, I guess I could throw this in there, too, real quick for Eunice lore as well. For his Christmas, on Christmas Day, normally they go out, like him and his siblings get together with their like significant others or whatever, and they go out with their dad. Okay, so their dad, who is married to a Black Hebrew Israelite, and they go out for like a breakfast or whatever. And so he was texting him like, "Hey, what time do you guys want to get together for Christmas? Like per this tradition or whatever." And his siblings are like, "What are you talking about? We're getting together on Christmas? Like, sorry, I'm busy. They're all busy and pretend like they haven't been doing this as a tradition." And so Eunice just did nothing on Christmas.
That reminds me of like how we what's it called? We threw that birthday party for the person and we didn't invite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the bulk of what I got. I have some little stuff too, but we'll skip it. We'll save it for another time.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see you guys next week. We're gonna try to get our video on Saturday. Our video. We've been just kind of really busy, and I don't know if anyone else got that super flu over the holidays between Christmas and New Year's. Me and Gator both got it, but that's a big reason why. And plus, it was like my wife and kid that also got it, so we were really hammered. But hopefully, we'll get our video out on Saturday, and then we'll be back here next week to review episode 2 of Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Anything else you want to say, Gator, before we leave?
No, dude, that was such a badass way to close
thank
this
you
out.
so
I couldn't
much,
have done that, but I just appreciate you so much, Don Boy.
Yeah, can I take a second to say how much I appreciate you, Gator? Sincerely, like, wow, this means so much that you spend time out of your day that you could be used to use anything, and you spend it with me, your best friend.
Wow,
your I don't know how else to describe you other than my best friend. So
I'm just so glad that we're friends.
I love you, man.
I'm glad that we met. Yeah, I love you so much. You know, before I start shedding tears from my brown eye, my third eye, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you for coming, guys. We'll see you next week. Later.